Hi everybody, welcome to Gabe's Cave.
Oh, hey.
I'm Gabe. This is Rob Dieterle. I got the name right this time.
You did. You got it right.
Yeah.
We're still live.
Yeah, I know.
What do you got there, bud?
No idea.
Yeah, I saw you 3 times today.
That's right.
3 times.
Yeah?
Really? So what are you drawing for us today, Gabe?
I'm not drawing.
What are you signing for us?
I'm not.
You're not.
No.
Really?
I don't know. Maybe.
I think
I have no idea.
I think you are.
Oh. Okay.
I think you are signing for us today. Where are they at? Where are they at? I think you are going to be signing these books.
So over here we have Tone and Rob and Drupal. And back there we have Brandon and Darren.
Hey, buddy. I'm good. How are you? I'm doing great. Awesome. We're going to have a fun time tonight, aren't we?
Oh my goodness gracious.
I don't know about y'all, but it's hot in here. Is it just me or is it just hot?
I think it's just you. It's just you.
Yeah, it's quite hot.
The radiation.
They're
coming at me.
Something's going on. Yeah, I wasn't gonna mention it, but you got something on your head.
I think the radiation, they're coming.
Okay.
I believe. Don't you?
Sure, yeah.
What about you, Rob?
You need to punch some breathing holes in that thing.
Breathing hose?
Yeah.
Is it sweating?
Yeah.
Radiation's going everywhere?
At some point, it's gonna go off like a Jiffy Pop popcorn thing, you know. Just all his brains are just gonna pop right out of there, you know. And they'll be so yummy and buttery.
Well, you know, we're live today, so I decided that I better wear my hat, so
Okay.
you know people don't, you know, they're watching.
Everyone's watching.
Everybody's watching.
Yeah.
He's over here, fellas. He's over here.
You know, when we record, it's okay, because we can actually delete those, you know, and edit all those beams, you know.
Gotcha.
So today we're not.
Gotcha.
So who else is here?
Well, I mean, Rob Broussard's here.
Oh yeah, right. Well, yeah, I said that.
Didn't we do
Dude,
that?
I don't
We
know.
already
Hey, look, the answer's me. I'm not pro.
Rob Broussard's here, and Tone Rodriguez is here.
That is me.
So
And you know
You don't
what
even
we're
have
going to do today is we're going to have some
Okay.
sketch-offs.
But it's just
That's what
there's
I was
20 of
told.
those.
Now,
Okay.
I don't know about
Am I
you, but
signing this one?
last night,
Those are the ones we're signing.
you know, I was, we said something about 10 minutes sketch-offs, and you said
On the back.
Rob might need 20.
Did I say that in his presence or did
No,
that?
it's last night.
Yeah.
There's no way I can.
Get caught.
Something like he might need 20 minutes, or he might need to bring his own.
Joke's on you. It's more like 30.
Okay. You know, let's play it by ear, I guess, and see how that pans out. You know, I don't know. I don't want to cast dispersions.
You know?
No.
Well, who's going to be better? So what we're going to do tonight, so what we need is, we need the viewers to tell us what these guys need to draw. Because our goal tonight is, they're going to draw, they're going to have sketch-offs. And we're going to see which of the viewers like them the best. Which one, we're going to give them away.
Oh, give them away.
Give them away.
Holy cow.
So, you know, OMG's in the house. Y'all don't know who that is. OMG for Anthology. We have Rob Dieterle. We got Rob Broussard, Tone Rodriguez, and you know, even our artist spotlight is part of OMG this month, this week. So,
And who's that?
that would be Miss Candace Daly.
This is what happens when you go live.
That's right. Yeah, you can't just say who's that. You know what? I'd say who he is.
All right.
All right. So who else is here? Who else is here? Who else is here at the show?
We're back here in the back. Yeah, we could possibly be back here. About to run a random.org for last week's giveaway.
Got their names already?
Oh my God.
Sorry. I met a lot of new people on this trip.
It's the stress. It's the stress of the liveness, because that's the biggest problem.
Yeah,
it's like
it's gotta be
you
that.
get on there, you talk about doing something.
Does he need this book? You're gonna talk about this book, right?
Yes, but we actually,
They can hear you.
that's the whole point of being
That's the
live.
point.
Oh, I didn't know because we were about to.
Everybody can-
Okay, all right. Well, everybody on YouTube, we're still here.
Yeah.
Right.
We're all here.
No, we're gonna do a random.org, and I believe they are going to do a.
Wait, this is actually a surprise. Are we live over here?
No, wait. Jump. Hang on. Where we at?
I don't know what's going
Jump to them in the front.
Go ahead,
Yeah.
you're done.
You guys are good. Go for it.
Actually, we'll just do this right here. So our printer, Derek Day, over at Custom Quick Print in Irving, Texas, put together these special edition books, limited to 20. Gabe's Cave, limited to 20. You can only win them on this show tonight. You must you must subscribe and make a comment. This book will be signed by everybody here involved with Gabe's Cave,
Including Gabe.
including Gabe. Gabe's right here. That's your signature. It's going to go right
Okay,
right
so it's
there.
gonna go there.
Right
Okay.
there.
Yeah, nice.
You see that, Marty?
I see it.
So this is kind of like a
That's awesome.
happy birthday,
You
happy
got 20 of
anniversary.
those?
20. Limited to 20.
We gotta give all 20 of them away? How about 19 of them?
19 of them. So Gabe's Cave can hang one on the wall.
All right.
Sounds
Yeah.
good to me.
That's it. I mean, we gotta.
Okay.
Sounds good.
It could fit there, maybe,
Can fit there? Maybe.
or not.
Yeah,
I don't know.
we could put it right over that venom right there.
Yeah, we can put it over the venom.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So, one thing that I noticed that we didn't do inside here, and this isn't, I never know what camera's on. This one.
Yes.
That one.
You're right.
Somebody's pointing at me
We're
in the
on.
background. Sorry, guys.
We're on.
Okay, so anyways, this book involves 20 artists. We have Ryan Kincaid, of course, Tony Rodriguez, Rob Broussard, Jake Goodman, Candace Daly, Jose Varice, Jeremy Clark, Mustafa Musa, Chelsea Dieterle, Peter Smith. I'm probably going to forget a couple people because I did not write them down, but we have writing coming from Bill Morrison. We have writing coming from Raven Gregory. Most of the writing is done by Tony Rodriguez and myself, so you probably have to excuse some of the grammar every now and then. We've got covers by numerous people. Second issue is coming along greatly. That issue will have covers by Chad Harding, Philip Steele, Jeremy Clark, Mustafa Musa, Ali Garza. Man, I'm forgetting somebody important. I just know it. Raymond Guy, Albert Morales. There's just so many. Again, Jose Varice.
Did we say Raymond Lee?
Did I say Raymond? Well, those are the colors. We got Raymond Lee, Hedwin. I don't know his first name, his last name. I just know him as Hedwin. We have J-Dex, which is Jorge. And we have, Tone, help me out here. Who else has done color for us? We're working on that. Again, we didn't write it down. This is our first live show that we're doing.
But that's the thing. It's like as soon as you go live, you immediately go.
Yeah, it's like a squirrel in the headlights. It's like, a deer in the headlights. It's like, dang, I'm forgetting somebody I
I like
know
the
it.
squirrel in the headlights.
I'm
That's good.
gonna get smacked. Well, the lady told me if I didn't buy a squirrel, I'm gonna be in trouble.
Boost the volume. Jeremy Clark says, boost the volume. It's hard to hear.
You got it?
Awesome.
Wait, who said that?
Jeremy Clark.
Jeremy.
Isn't he supposed to be
Jeremy
here?
Yeah,
Clark
Jeremy's supposed to be here.
Where are you, man?
He's got a deadline
Yeah, Jeremy,
today,
what's
you know.
going on, bud?
We have Lord of the Long Box on here.
Who's that?
Lords of the Long Box.
Lords of the Long
How's
Box.
everybody doing? I was going to do a shout out to them
Woo-hoo!
today
I love that band.
anyway. You love that band?
So
It sounds
back
like
to
a
back,
band.
Brandon. How
It does
many
sound like a band.
viewers do we
It's
have?
a comic band.
Okay.
Yeah.
Looks like we got 8.
Just
Got
8
8
viewers.
going right now.
8
I expect
viewers
to get
right now.
more.
I've got Sean Johnson. Yeah. Aaron Alban.
So Marty, you can actually see their names and
Yeah,
who
I
they
see 'em,
are.
Yeah. How's
Cool.
everybody doing out there today?
Cool. Yeah, nice to see you guys.
I mean, it's a nice day. I
It
mean,
is.
We can't sit there and
All right.
give people a hard time for not coming in, but we'll be here for a while. That's the great thing. Hopefully they'll pop in.
Absolutely.
Right. Correct.
So,
Got any requests?
yeah, do we have any requests? Anybody, let me just kind of let me just kind of show you what I have. Let's see, where's my deal at? See, I had 'em. So let me just go in here and grab a couple of things.
All right.
I get up. See, right here, these. I don't know what camera. See, like right now, I don't know what camera's on again.
Me neither.
I don't know what camera's on either. It doesn't matter. Y'all can talk. Everybody can talk. We're just having a conversation, right?
Yeah, I thought we were hanging
That's
out.
what we're all doing. We're hanging
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, live shows, anything can happen. Oh,
Live
crap,
shows,
did you guys see that bear
anything
just
can
walk by?
So here's what we have. We have a bunch of blank covers, and
Oh, okay.
let's just kind of see what people want Tone and Rob to draw.
I mean, if there's only 8
Sorry,
people
guys,
on
not
there
Rob
right now,
Dieterle,
Yeah,
Rob
they should
Broussard.
go ahead and run up and like tell us
Yeah.
what we should be doing.
Yeah,
This is
there's
great.
only there's only about 8 on here. Let's see what y'all want.
Holy.
I have all kinds. I told you, I have all kinds. I have Star Wars, all kinds of Star Wars, Han Solo, Vader. I've got the regular Star Wars ones.
X-Men.
I got Villain of the Year, Grim Knight. I've got Forgotten Queen. I have no clue what that is.
Grim Knight.
X-Men, Black Panther, Flash, Venom. Some Venom here. Joker.
I know Honor can get
Huh?
some.
See, I thought he was
Nice.
coming.
Is he on?
Make it, huh?
Is he on?
Jake is not on here. Jake's not on here. There you go.
You want me to text him?
Batman, Detective Comics. I mean, we got Deadpool, Deathlock. So here's what we're wanting. Let's see what we got. Spidey. What's up, Adrian? AM, 8 PM. The Adrian. He is the. If y'all don't know who Adrian is the man of 100 voices.
Yeah.
We got Scooby Doo. Hey, we got the new Scoob movie coming out, right? In May. I mean tomorrow, Monday.
Yeah.
Isn't that right?
Yeah, I think so.
New Scoob coming out. Black Panther. Borderlands. He knows.
Borderlands.
Borderlands. Yeah. Catwoman. What does people want to see? All right, we have all kinds of stuff. What do you want? Who do you want to draw what? That's what we need to know. We need to know who do you want to draw. All right. There's Venom.
You got a Venom request?
Spidey. Ron Dieterle said Venom.
Ron.
Who's Ron? That
My
must
brother
be-
Ron.
Brother Ron is on here. I keep looking at him thinking, oh, I don't see Ron
So we
over
got-
on his phone. But yeah, all
I
right.
got one.
I should be on my
So
phone.
we got
Really
Venom.
putting in requests
All
for your
right,
chair.
we got a Venom right here. We got a black cover Venom. Anybody good at doing black covers? Rob is. That's what I heard.
I've never done a black cover. First time
Rob's
for
never
everything.
done a black cover. Well, there's first one for everything. I appreciate it, Honor. My hat is.
You got a Spider-Man request?
Darren, you guys are just
There is
going
a
all over the
Spider-Man
place with the
request.
cameras.
What you want to do?
Just jump
you wanna
around.
do one of each?
Working on it.
You do one, I'll do the
That's
other.
what I'm saying, when you're back there.
I'll draw
I'm on.
Spider-Man.
Oh, you-
I mean,
Yeah,
I
that's fine, that's
pointed
fine.
that off to you. I'm like,
That's
You
what
don't
jump-
want to do the black cover?
no.
Oh,
No.
man.
All right, let's see what I got.
and I'll give you why. I'll
Just
give you
jump
why.
on camera to camera to camera.
It's
That's
not
what
the
I'm
same
doing.
reason I don't
Yeah.
want
Sorry,
to do
guys.
this.
Shows your mistakes.
Because we
My
never
white
know which
pens
ones.
Challenge accepted.
aren't necessarily the best.
All right, let's
Never
see.
mind.
Oh, you know what?
Hmm?
Actually, I got this. I
Yeah,
got
I
this.
know you do.
Watch this. We don't have to have Spider-Man on Spider-Man. We
All right,
can
I'm gonna
have
put this away.
Spider-Man on whatever cover we want, right?
Oh yeah, well, we should put Spider-Man on a Flash, a Spider-Man on a Green Hornet. That makes perfect sense.
Green Witch. That don't make sense at all. All right, let's see.
A hell of a mashup.
All right, what do you want a Spider-Man on? Which cover? What do you think? Gabe? Iron Man? Oh yeah, that would work.
Really?
Iron Spider.
Oof, now we gotta draw that Iron
What?
Spider suit.
Black cover's not looking so bad now.
Yeah, let's make it combat.
Now, would you rather do the new from the Marvel's movies, or would you rather do the original?
Oh,
Okay.
Oh, man. Always the comic version.
Yeah.
Always, always.
I didn't even care for the one in the movie.
So is that like for Freddie Mercury?
That's what I was gonna say, yeah. That's what I was gonna say. What we got on here now? Tracy, Maurice, Marcy. We got a lot of pictures.
That's my sister, Marcy.
Do a negative space black suit Spider-Man. And that's T.J. Reese.
That sounds pretty
T.J.
cool,
Reese.
actually.
Negative
Do a
space,
negative space.
Well, he's
That'd be
got
sick.
the black cover there.
Yeah.
So you do everything in like white
You want
and the
him to do
black
it
with the
eight.
You do
black with
outlines
black.
in white, details
TJ,
in
you
white.
want him to do it on a black? You can't do a reverse. Can you do a reverse on a black? Yeah, yes,
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can.
Well,
Be
but that's
white.
what,
I
that's
got the
what
white.
it is.
I can
because,
do the-
yeah, it's a.
Oh, Rob.
Well,
Oh, but he's
you
only
put
got
it that
20
way.
minutes.
Right. Oh, I only got 20 minutes? Come on.
Hang on a second. We ain't ready. Don't start yet. It ain't started.
There's a clock. No, okay.
Oh, we got a clock here, man. This is official.
All right.
Says,
Okay.
says the man with the foil hat.
Wait a minute, we're not ready yet. Hang on.
We're not ready.
Hang
yet.
on.
We got 20 minutes when this is going to happen. It's going down. Did we say we're going to give away a bunch of free stuff?
So am I doing Venom or the Black Suit Spider-Man here? You mean?
This might be the least professional.
Adrian
I'm
Ham,
kidding. This is
which
more
a
professional than the
man-
old
yeah,
ones.
man, we're gonna have Adrian on the show, okay? We're gonna have Adrian come down here. He's gonna be on the show one day. We talk all the time. Adrian is, I mean, if you've never seen his show, it's Adrian AMP, okay? And he's a man of 100 voices. He can do you ought to hear him do Arnold Schwarzenegger. He does. Donald Trump.
a tumor.
He does Donald Trump like it's just so funny, man. He's been working on a game for a while called the Trump Roast. Pretty funny. Anyway, so he's a cool guy. Anyway, so if you ever get a chance to look at his YouTube channel called Adrian AMP.
Word.
He's a real funny guy. Open up boxes usually only about. I mean, his show is probably 5 minutes long.
What artist did we spot on
Pretty cool, man. It's pretty cool.
Short and sweet.
I don't know if
Quick and to the
it's
punch.
because he can't. I don't know if he can't just keep talking like that or whatever it is, but he's in character the whole time. So fun.
I'll have to
Okay.
watch that.
All right, so we got our clock set at 20 minutes. We got the reverse black suit Spider-Man
All right, so we're not doing Venom.
on. Oh yeah, on Venom. Yeah.
Oh, I thought somebody wanted Venom.
Did somebody want Venom?
I thought that's what you said. You had Venom and Spidey. Did I hear that right?
We're not ready yet. Give it a second.
Or are we gonna do the reverse? I don't know.
I'm doing Spider-Man.
I'm drawing Spider-Man.
I'm drawing
He's
Black
doing
Suit.
Iron Spider-Man.
Yeah, I'm drawing
on
Iron
Iron
Spider-Man.
Man.
All right.
He's doing Iron Spider.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
You doing negative space?
I got
He's doing
this.
negative. All right.
Like Tone's
Adrian,
head.
you're coming, buddy. I'm gonna send my jet up. As a matter of fact, going outside, it'll be there in about an hour. I'm joking. No, it's not.
His spaceship.
Spaceship,
Okay.
yeah.
Do what?
UFO.
We're ready?
No, wait. Are we ready?
I'm ready.
All right.
All right. Ready? Here we go. Start.
I'm gonna give him a little bit of a.
Give him. That's
Ain't
That is so wrong.
awesome, man. That's
Holy
awesome. All right,
smokes.
well,
Let me go
click
ahead
over.
and check some headlines. Let's see what's in the news. It's a live show.
Maurice, what's up? Samantha said she likes the hat. I'm wearing this hat because of her. That's the reason I'm wearing it, because, you know, they're watching her, and we're live right now, so that's the reason I'm wearing it.
Oh my God, the first story that I pulled up says Tone Rodriguez drops his pencil and live draw. That is crazy. That guy's a maniac.
Who did
What we
that?
got? My mic.
We need a tablet or phone. I want to see who's commenting on what over here.
Probably not. No.
Turn it off.
That time your mic is on?
All that time my mic's not been
Dang,
on. I've been loud enough. Surely somebody can pick up.
Yeah, you're picking up on somebody, but I don't know who you're picking up on. We're looking at the
Everyone's?
Everybody's.
It's echoing in the room now.
Am I echoing now?
No, like just everybody's mic in here. So like you talking, you're picking up on everybody. It's fine though.
So what's happening back there?
Yeah, what is happening back here? Brandon,
How many viewers we got?
we have, I don't know.
I can't get my
We
iPad
got
to
a-
work, so I really don't know how
It
many
says
viewers we
5
have.
watching,
But it doesn't
no one
matter.
commented on there.
They
Brandon,
may have left.
You may have left. Better get back
Tabbed
on.
out.
No. We, you know what?
I don't really know how many we have on here. Let's see. Marty, can you take off the tinfoil hat?
No.
I can't read your thoughts.
No.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah, let's see.
It was good.
Kylo Ren would be awesome. Hey, Maurice,
Yeah, but it's Kylo Ren.
Maurice.
So it's not.
I invited you to come over and get a steak last night, and you stood me up. I had to feed your steak to the dogs. Isn't that terrible?
Those are some happy dogs, though.
Hey, it was good. I enjoyed it.
Is that the one?
No, I'm sorry, Brandon. No, I gave it to Brandon.
Whoa!
I forgot about that. I was just making a comment. That was Brandon's wife, it's Casey, no.
We're lined up to give away the art from last week, Scott Harrell.
Oh, wow, let's look at that. Hey,
We
we got, the artist spotlight last week was Scott Harrell. And, yeah, we're gonna give away to Gabe. Why don't you talk a little bit about Scott Harrell? You got some of this stuff, don't you? You already got it, Brandon. This is live too, isn't it?
It's
Yeah.
live.
It's live.
This is
Look
live.
here, man, we're fixing to, I texted you, check your message. I did.
I've got my list ready. I'm ready to go.
It's all right. We'll cook again.
Swap us over.
Oh, we'll get it.
I got a notepad. I'm good.
All right. I've got the list right here.
It says echo. Am I echoing, Tracy?
I'm going to roll 2 virtual dice. Ooh, this one we get 8.
You're drawing Deadpool.
We're going to randomize it 8
That
times.
looks like Deadpool.
You're a comic fan?
Yeah, I'm a Deadpool fan.
No, everything looks like Deadpool. So you ever talk to a
Whenever
Deadpool
he
fan?
sits
That's
there and
all
wears
it
a mask, yeah.
Huh?
When you sit there and wear a
Alright,
Joel
and-
mask.
Wear a Drillpool mask every time, right?
Number 8. So the winners: number 1, Matt DeHart. Number 2, Brian Weigel. Last place, the King of the North 15. So we got our two winners.
Who is that?
And last place, the King of the North.
Is racking up, isn't he? Every week he wins something.
Who is it?
Winning.
He's out of, he's from St. Louis area.
You can't really be mad because he comments.
Right, he makes comments. Hey, make a comment. Get on the, hey,
Yeah.
That's all you
Comment.
gotta do.
get on the video, make a comment. That's all you gotta do.
Apparently,
You
you
literally
don't have to be nice, you can
say
say
something. It doesn't matter what you say.
can say Marty stinks. It
Like,
don't matter.
Yeah, for those of you that are watching, take a minute, subscribe.
Yeah.
That way we can see your comments instead of your thoughts. We can't read thoughts. Maybe Marty can, but we can't.
Well, he can if he'd take that hat
I
off.
can if I take this hat off, but right now,
But then we can
Oh,
read
so
his.
it's not like Charles Xavier where the hat boosts it.
right, my big brain's gotta be wide open.
I think
yeah,
if
but
he
it's,
left
it
the,
stops both ways.
I think
though.
if he took the hat off,
You
we'd have
can't-
interference with the live right now. So he has to have the hat on
So
for
you
you guys
think
to
the
actually
echo's
watch.
bad now is what you're saying?
There is an echo. They're saying there's an echo. Who is the echo? Everybody?
It's probably because there's so many mics.
There's a delay. The echo should be out now.
Okay.
How about now? Is there an
What's up, JC?
echo?
Matt Denham's on here.
Maddie D, what's going on, bud?
Matt, damn it, Sorry.
You know, I have a lot of his work.
You do.
We do.
I don't think you have anything in here, though.
Not in here, but in the original Gabe's Cave, we have a lot. He don't even know this, bro.
No, he does now.
He does that.
If he's listening,
He does. Huh?
If he's listening.
ask him, hey, Matt, how's it going with those upper deck cards? Are you finished?
Brainiac.
Brainiac.
Hey, man, you better hurry up. Tone is kicking your tail.
Has Seth Groves came on yet?
Nah.
Joshua Church?
You got 13.
Jake Goodman?
I haven't seen Jake on here. I got some questions for y'all too. I'm gonna.
Bring him.
All right. I'm gonna make these questions up. I'm probably not gonna go by them. Did you make them up, Gabe?
No, that was Brandon.
Brandon made these up?
Sorry.
All right.
Sorry.
Nothing to be sorry about. I'm sure they're fine.
You Canadian?
Sorry, not sorry.
Sorry.
All right. Number one, this is for you, Rob.
Yo.
Reason I'm gonna give you one is because I'll give the other 9 Tone to give you a break.
Is it break time?
Alright, for those people who may be unfamiliar with your work, which comic book company are you working with at the moment or in the past? And what is your current projects?
I do Upper Deck sketch cards. mostly Marvel projects, all Marvel projects actually. And I can't tell you what the next project is, but the last project I was on the Marvel premiere. I did 2 batches for the 2019 Marvel premiere set, and before that I did the Marvel 80 years, and then before that I did the X-Men Fleer 2018 X-Men Fleer set. Do you have any of those?
I don't know, but if we can get a picture of this right here, can y'all get that picture?
Yeah, we see it.
Or how about right there on this? Look at that. I'm holding it up because I've got my iPad here. Everybody see that picture there? I know we talk about it on the show sometimes, but it's hard to see it on the wall. Gabe and I were walking by. This is before we really knew Rob.
No, it was after dinner. I thought the next day.
Do what?
It was the next day. I thought we saw that.
Was it the next day?
Yeah,
It was the same weekend.
it was the same weekend. We had dinner the night before.
We had dinner the night before,
Yeah.
and then we went to his table,
Yep, the day we were leaving.
and this was on there. Y'all can
That's-
see that, the detail on this. We thought it was fantastic. Tone didn't like it, but we thought it was fantastic, Rob.
That's because Tone doesn't detail.
That's untrue. I'm sure I said nothing about that in any way, shape,
Oh
or
my
form.
gosh.
There's also a Carnage over here, but you can't see that.
Yeah, there's a carnage over there. Did you notice that?
I did actually,
Oh, really?
but only because they told me about it.
Only because they told us.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we have,
Lake of Carnage.
how many minutes do we have? We have 11 minutes and 2 seconds.
Oh, I didn't realize that we were timing this.
Well, we are timing.
Oh, that's cool. That's fine.
But you don't worry, you're way ahead of Rob.
That's
All right. Who are we going to next? Somebody else take over for a little while. Darren, why don't y'all talk about some of the stuff we're giving away? Because I know Tone and Rob have a lot of stuff to give away. Hey, tell them about the bracelets and stuff we're going to be putting in all the stuff. Yeah.
You got one of yours?
I've got some bracelets. I've got one on right now.
So have
There
I.
you go.
Big bag of bracelets. We have, I don't have one on, but it's got a horror anthology on it, an OMG on the other side. Nice little bracelets.
We got plenty of books. We've got original art on some of these ash cans
Am I
from the
doing-
OMG
which one am I
horror
doing?
anthology. Just tons of them. Most of these are done by Tone Rodriguez. We've got comics. We've got graded comics that we're going to be giving away. So as long as you're commenting, I'm putting you on the randomizer, and you'll be permanently on the randomizer throughout the night. So every time I randomize it, we're hopefully going to get some new winners. So maybe everybody's going to be a winner. I don't know.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
Maybe we'll get a little more screen time back here in the back, Brandon.
Maybe. Maybe not. I do have a face made for radio.
You know how it's funny, y'all.
Hey man, that wasn't in the script. Sticks in the script.
Hey, every week,
Goodness.
Darren always says, do you like the Lizard Man or do you like Gabe? He never says anything about Brandon.
Oh, we all like Brandon. We just like Brandon. It's okay.
Yeah. What, do you not like Brandon?
All right, well, I'm gonna do this. We have a few minutes. I'm gonna show the viewers what we have going on right now. So this is just part of it. Rob,
It's 3 of the stories.
3 of the stories. You can tell about it.
Okay.
I'm gonna just open it up. You talk
Okay.
about
So I guess the camera's going to be on you
it.
on the
There's
book.
a camera on me. Make it actually above us.
That's what it was.
Well, God's eye. God's eye. There we
God's
go.
eye. There you
God's
go.
eye. So
Skynet.
So in the book, we have coming out has 5 short stories, all based on either real life events, folklore, or horror. You know,
They're all real, Rob.
they're all real.
They're all real.
All real. Okay, they're all real.
Right.
Marty says they're all real. Everybody
I'm
look
wearing
up.
my hat, okay?
I see it.
All
I see it.
right.
They're based off of urban legends with a twist. Am I still on? There I am.
Yeah,
I
you're
dropped
good.
it. So in this is like a preview book, not like the Ash Cans, which is a smaller version. But my friend Derek Day over at Custom Quick Prints put this together for us for this particular live show. The first story in this book is Prized Possessions, and that piece of art you're looking at right now is from Chris Enoch. Thank you, Chris, if you're watching.
And just so you know real quick, I'm gonna stop you. I created that promotion.
You did?
I did. I thought of that years ago. I had names for every bit of it.
Which one is that one?
What can Brown do for you?
What can I do for you?
Got corn?
Got corn.
Go ahead.
Okay, that's it. Lost track. So, anyways, when the first story is basically about a young woman that is out for revenge, and that's about as far as I'm going to go with that on the information. If you feel like flipping through the pages.
Absolutely.
Now, these interior pages were done by Ryan Kincaid,
And they're all of them.
and we are going to be putting the word bubbles, word balloons, to them here probably in the next week or so.
You know, this outfit reminds me of half Princess Leia and half
The
Dream
dream,
Jean.
yeah, dream sequence there, and then you got the monster at the end, which I believe there's a name for that monster, but I'm not sure.
Okay.
That's some Star Wars thing.
Oh, look at that. Nice work here. All right, so that's this story here. Let's go to the next story.
Next story would be Candace Daly, and
Candace
this is a
Daly.
story about fear, about what one person sees, the other person does not. So one person thinks this is the devil, the other person does not. So it's an optical illusion, and the character in the story is so afraid that at the end of the story he comes to his demise. Now the pencils on this story were done by Jake Goodman, inks by Rob Broussard, or as people say, Rob number 2.
That's Rob there. Rob number 2.
Rob number 2.
Rob's.
And the color was done by Raymond Lee. And we also had some editing done in there by, who was the editor? Who edited some of that stuff? Rob? What was his name?
Oh, Garland Terrio.
Garland who?
Terrio
Terrio.
out of Lafayette.
Out of Lafayette. Yeah, we still need his bio when we get a chance.
It's a cool story with no words.
Well, that whole book right there in front of you has no
You're
words.
right.
Yes.
You're right. I mean, the good thing is I know the story, so it's pretty cool.
Okay, so the next story you're coming to is about the chupacabra. And I'm going to leave it at that. So if you want to show some stuff there, that particular cover that you just had there was drawn by Jose Ruiz, inked by Jeremy Clark, and then colored by Jose Ruiz. And the interiors on that particular story are all done by Jose Ruiz, colored by Raymond Lee. And story to come by Bill Morrison.
Check out that.
Gabe's Cave.
Gabe's Cave is
First appearance of Gabe's Cave in the comics.
in comics.
Unless you really want to go be technical and say the ash can was.
Actually, there's not too many.
Now, you know we did that. Where's it at? You got it on your wall back there. The cover. No, the cover behind you over there.
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah, coming up a White Widow cover that was done by Seth Groves. First appearance of Gabe's Cave. But you know what?
Tell you what, look here.
We don't have a copy of that yet. So, my question to you, does,
For this,
camera on me please, does this count as Gabe's Cave first cover appearance? Or does that?
actually, huh.
Things that make you go,
Wow, I don't know.
This is
That
actually in hand,
That's in hand.
and it will be going to grading soon, I would assume. Makes you wonder.
That is correct. That would be the first cover.
Right, even though there are no names printed in this book, no words printed in this book
Gabe's Cave.
about anything, Gabe's Cave on the cover, limited to 20 copies, and we are giving, to my knowledge now, 19 of these away on the show. How many viewers do we have?
We have,
Let's give one away.
let's give one away.
And then they have to let us know that they want to sign by everybody here.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna say this just.
You don't want the signature? I don't have to
One
sign
of
it.
his best friends.
Right.
Would that be okay?
Solemnly?
Honor Cotton's one of his best friends.
Right.
He's been on here.
Every
Would that be
episode.
cool? Huh?
Every episode.
Every episode.
Except this one.
Except he's on here.
Oh,
So
is he on there?
there's
Okay.
20 copies of this, and that's it.
That is it.
That is it. So the first one's going to go out to Honor Cotton.
Okay.
Okay.
He's been on every show. He's commented on every show.
Somebody write that down.
All right.
Okay.
Can somebody write that down back there?
Honor Cotton?
Honor Cotton. Honor, do you want one? I'm sure he does.
But is this gonna be just straight up giving him one?
Well, we got
I'll write it
13
down.
people. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay then.
Definitely signed
Definitely sound good.
By everybody.
by everybody.
There you go, Honor.
Graded?
Um,
That's on you.
yeah, I'll take care of honors.
So we can create a Gabe certificate of authenticity.
Oh, no doubt.
Seriously.
Yeah.
I can actually get them graded.
Everybody sign it live.
Yeah. What's the question you ask all my friends?
Do you like comics?
Honor's the only.
Only one.
He's the only one
He
that's
is-
like, yeah. That flat out says, yeah.
like I said, there's only 20, actually 19, because we're gonna keep one of them.
Yeah.
Most definitely, we gotta keep one of them.
Yeah.
So, there's only 20 of them made. It is gonna be the first, we thought this one's gonna be, this one's in printing,
Right.
so this one's in hand.
Matt Denham, are you still on? Matty
Matty
D?
D, you on here? Is he the one that did that?
No. No, this is Derek Day. Our printer put this together. Yes. Derek, are you on?
I don't see Derek on here. I haven't seen him on here yet.
Derek wants Tone to put more hippies being killed in the stories.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Trace said hippies. TJ said, make those signatures look good, not over the face. Now Gabe's gonna sign right by Gabe's cave, and we're gonna be signing,
Full side of the back.
we'll sign on the back. The rest of us will sign on the back.
45 seconds left.
45 seconds left.
I'm kind of just doodling now. Been done for a while.
Ooh,
We
savage.
have 35
Oh,
seconds
my.
left.
35.
Seconds left.
Marcy, you still here?
Marcy is still here.
I am surprised she's not asking crazy questions.
She's
She's
on.
saying definitely sign. Y'all got any questions for Tone?
Trying to fix that.
If y'all don't know who
It's
Tone
been
is,
on and
Tone,
off.
Yeah, hang on a second.
Hey, Brandon,
Yes, sir.
show one of Tone's favorite, or
Favorite.
that's one of our favorite covers he done, or one of his.
4 seconds.
creative.
3, 2, 1.
Pencil down.
Time's up. Time's up. Sign your name. All right. All right. Session 1 is over with. Let's see what we didn't get a chance to talk about this. We'll finish this in a minute. Coronavirus. Sorry.
Oh, there's mine.
All right, so this is Tones. Can everybody see that?
Yep.
We're giving Rob a little bit more time.
I gotta sign it.
He needed 25 minutes.
It's in black, man.
It shows more
He
mistakes.
needed 25
Hey,
minutes.
Rob, that would have been funny. If you
I'll
just,
tell you this, if somebody doesn't want that, I know somebody who will buy it.
Rob,
Yo.
you could have just acted like you were drawing the whole time
like
and
it.
held it up.
I know you.
Well, I drew it in black.
I love black covers.
Black covers is one of Gabe's
Oh, yeah?
favorites.
Oh, I love
yeah,
them.
And you're drawing one of his guys? Oh, no doubt.
Oh, I like both of these characters a lot.
All right, so we got, everybody can see this. Let's see.
Those are my two favorite Spider-Man suits.
I had my headphones.
I thought that was supposed to be the Iron Spider.
That is Iron Spider.
That's not the Iron Spider, man.
Oh, you're doing that red and gold monstrosity.
Yeah, you know, the
No,
actual
I wanna
Iron
get-
Spider from the
that-
comic book?
Look it up,
That is not the actual
This,
Iron Spider.
this predates.
The what, the Civil
just
War
do
from the comic
I don't
book?
want to get up.
Not so much. Like Spider-Man and his armor.
That's an armor.
bleep
That's
was
not the
loud.
Iron Spider. That's like the what is it? The other unit.
Well, let's see yours. Give me yours.
Jesus.
Cover it up.
Damn right.
Ah.
Hey guys, if you can hear me, we're having a little bit of technical difficulty with the microphones. That's why you guys are getting so much echo. And then if you see those guys' lips moving and nothing's coming out, it's just all hot air. There you go. You can hear it now.
I thought that's all it was, anyways.
Pretty much. Pretty much.
Yeah, I don't know. Your mic is messed up for whatever reason.
Mine is?
Yeah, I don't know what the deal is.
Well, I never talk on the mic anyway. hardly.
Well, I mean, you do have it shoved into your neck.
Well, it's not my neck. I don't have a neck. Okay. It's what you get when you're fat.
Just my microphone in my neck hole.
All right, so here we go. We have Rob and Tone. The alarm's going off.
What?
That issue's resolved. They're seeing a delay.
Oh, the viewers are having a delay?
Yeah, we have it set to that.
Okay. She's talking about my alarm going off on the deal. Okay. Here we go. You ready? I need everybody who likes Rob's.
I do.
We need to vote right here. We got 20
look at
people.
that showmanship.
We got 20 right now. We have 20 live. It shows we have 21 people watching. We need to vote right now. Clip your mic on your tinfoil hat.
Still talking about that.
Hang on, I got you. Let me do it.
We got that. We're gonna do that.
You gotta take that shirt though.
Is he muffled or is it echoing?
It's like his isn't working.
Says she prefers mine.
For whatever reason, his isn't
That was
working.
loud.
No, I don't know if his is even working. Literally.
Put on my hat right here.
No, that ain't gonna work. We need it on the shirt.
Do you?
Right here.
You can't put on my hat.
No.
It's a very technical.
For everybody that don't know Chris Franklin, he is the man behind the scenes.
Yes,
He
I know.
makes this thing happen every week. There ain't no way we could do this any other way.
Special appearance of
Not
Darren.
that guy, that ain't Chris. Chris is back there in the back.
It's a special appearance of Darren.
We got
And now for Darren's cameo?
All right, here we go. We're voting right now. We got Maurice said Rob. TJ said Rob. Marcy said Rob.
I said Rob.
They're both so awesome. Adrian said they're both so awesome.
Oh, come on, Adrian.
Justin said Rob. Both are cool, but Tones is better. Mike McElroy said that. Justin Rawson said they both rock. Damon said if there's only one that counts.
Can you not repeat what he says?
No, because it stopped. Somebody else jumped in. He did.
let's
I like-
if there's
I like
only one
the-
that counts,
I
we
like
can
the
go with
one
Tones.
that the ugly guy did. Well, I mean,
What'd you call me?
Rob D ain't even here. What's going on, man?
Yeah, I can't even draw.
Rob D can't even draw. All right, so let's see. We have
It's 4.
TJ says old school Iron Spidey needs some color. Look, he does black and white. He likes black.
TJ, we used to be cool.
I don't know who that's a vote for.
Marcy, they're both great, but I'm gonna have to say Rob.
It's 5.
All right.
My girl.
He's got 5 on
Damon, I
him,
like
1
the
on Tone.
that the other guy did. Maurice says they're both good.
Who's the other guy?
Just make it pop, Rob. Well, I'll go ahead
Who's
and
the
take
other
it.
guy? I like the one that the other guy did.
Rob's got
You
5
knew-
or
you knew
6.
When he picked that black cover, it was going to be hard to beat that because people like black.
No, they
covers.
do. I get it. I just didn't want to draw on it.
You don't think I was doing no work?
All right, so
Yep. Rob, you got 5 or 6 votes. Tone got
Oh my
1.
gosh. The people like the black covers because it has nothing to do with my work.
Show it up. What's it look like?
you definitely that's awesome. I'm not gonna lie.
Good.
I mean, it looked like you used a
It's too late.
whiteout.
It's too late.
We already know how you feel.
It looks like you used a whiteout. on it. It's really good. I'll go ahead and tell you.
I did use white out on it.
Oh, he did! Oh, wow! Look at that. You did. It looked like you used whiteout. That's cool. All right, so
I'm gonna give you mine. You are.
wow, you're gonna be right here in a minute. You're coming right here.
What happened to my chat?
I'll try to fix this one back here.
Okay.
I'm trying to fix everything. Don't worry.
Okay.
He likes to talk a lot. You don't have to yell in that one. That one is. You don't have to yell in that mic.
Working good.
I mean, are you
All
gonna?
right,
You're
so
like
here
Mom.
we go. We got
Hey, Tracy as
Because he's
well.
excited, he talks loud.
Brandon. Can
Like
you
Mom.
actually?
I think Jeremy's not.
It looks like I'm gonna go ahead and tell you. It looks like we have a winner, and the winner chicken dinner will be Mr. Rob.
Mr. Rob.
Thank you.
I was
Thank
looking
you.
for stealing that.
All right. So, what do we get for winning?
Tone might not.
Y'all can have it. but I'll take it.
I gotta do something now?
We get winner. Look here, winner, winner,
you can't have
chicken
it, it's mine.
dinner.
Wait a minute now. I want something drawn now.
I like
Huh?
I see money.
I like this poster right here. It's great. That's
Ooh.
nice.
You can't have that one.
I might have to
Is
find
that
you
one with
another
Keaton's signature?
Yeah. Well, they both.
Oh, yeah, I think they both have.
$60 to the winner. $40 to the loser. We don't call them losers though, do we? What do we call the last place?
If you ain't first, you're last.
You ain't first, you're last.
Anybody got 2 tens?
All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to give this one away right now.
Here's your hat.
Anybody, yeah.
Yeah, okay, very good.
I'll get it later. I'll take care of it later. I'm
I'll
sure.
show you showing.
All right, so here we go. We're going to do Rob. We're going to do this later. We're going to do this right now.
On camera.
Brandon.
I've got the whole list of everybody that's commented on there. So I can do first and second place, or I can do 2 drawings.
Do first and second place.
First and second place.
First and second place. Here's what we're going to do. First and second place. First place will have a choice. World War II Captain America is what Jeremy Clark likes Captain America. That's one of his guys. I know that for a fact.
It happens.
So while we're doing this, Brandon's fixing to do a random.org. We're going to give away these 2 covers. We'll be shipping them out next week. And so what we're going to do right now, we're going to turn it back over to Gabe.
Gabe, what's going on, bud?
Yeah.
Here, Gabe.
Jeremy says,
I'm sorry. Gabe, come here, stand up, come over
Where you
here.
at, bud?
We're right here.
We had your intro all set up for you, Van Halen.
Okay, what am I doing?
We're going to show the rest of that. Show them some of that rest of that book.
Oh, we want to show some of that?
Yeah, show them some.
Oh, we don't have God's eyes, so we have to turn it around.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We'll show the end of the story of the Chupacabra.
I'm going
I
to.
haven't really seen this
put
either.
these
so-
back
You
in
haven't seen
here
it?
for
I don't think I
whoever.
have. I didn't look at it last
You
night.
guys
That's right, you did not.
I meant to ask you
Damon's in here.
what was
Damon's
special
like-
about
he
this
said,
book,
"Mr.
and I
Fraser,
never
I'll
did.
give you $60."
But you've already explained it now that there's 20 of them. So
That's right, there's 20. This is the only one of this one. One of a kind. This one here.
okay, so there's only one of this one.
That is correct.
So wait, what's different about this exact one? Oh, it doesn't have the stamp, does it?
And it's not limited.
You're right.
Jeremy
Okay.
says, I heard there was going to be drawing involved in our
So where's this going with you?
What?
We gotta.
Is this one going with you?
No, that stays here.
Okay,
They all stay here. All those books stay here.
that's right.
So, we did this book, OMG, a horror anthology, so we can involve as many artists as possible on each issue. We are always looking for other artists that would like to contribute or be published for the first time. It's a cool project. I did this book because I was on another book at one time. Okay, wait. Hey, Rob's got to go use the restroom. So I'm going to give y'all a close-up.
Yeah, I'm going to take it with me.
All the fun things about working at the kinks of a live show.
Hey, we're fixing to kick it back to Brandon here in just a second.
Okay. Is this all on? We're still on?
Y'all still on?
Yeah, what would be nice if there was like a light or something where we knew that we were on.
Wish.
I thought we got off here when he was doing that over here. You did? Well, what if I'm not looking at you? Brandon, hey bud, what's going on
Just
here?
stare at Brandon the whole time.
Okay.
Anyways.
Fun stuff.
Yeah.
So, all these packages that are getting sent out by Marty next week are going to include these wristbands that we had made up for a horror anthology. OMG. Yeah, me too. Mine's awful tight. Though.
Yeah, he threw it at me.
That's because I've been getting,
Is this
I've
child
been
abuse?
eating well this last couple of weeks.
Is this child abuse? I got
it child
I got
abuse?
thrown. I got a band hit me in the face.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
It is. If we're allowed to say that kind of stuff online.
Yeah.
Online.
It's a joke.
Online.
It's a joke.
Online.
Am I on? Yeah, I'm on. Ain't I?
So-
Can y'all hear me? Can you hear me over there? Okay,
Let's give something away.
let's do this. Hey, Brandon, take it away. Give us something away.
Let's give away some stuff here.
We're fixing to give away.
We got a lot of giveaways.
It's warm in here.
All right. So we've got this first place right here. That's fine. And we've got our second place. So first and second place on the random.org will actually win first and second place. So we've got a huge list of all the commenters.
I can't believe that.
So we're going to roll 2 virtual dice. So we're going to randomize the list 6 times. First and second place win first and second place. So let's do it.
Last place will get. Look at there. How about that?
All right. We added a last place prize. Kind of hard to see there.
That's going to be the Gabe's Cave.
All right, and there it is. So it looks like Lisa Green won first place. Seth Groves won second place.
Seth Groves.
And
What's up, Seth?
looks like Tracy won last place.
I'm looking
Trace.
at you.
That TJ?
It looks like the Eye of Sorrow.
That is TJ. Awesome.
So TJ
TJ
won
Reese.
last place. So you're going to get the OMG
I know.
Horror Anthology Gabe's Cave, limited 20 copies.
Marty. It looks like the Eye of Sorrow. When it's on the camera.
Oh wow, it does. Turn it back over. Turn it back to Gabe and.
That's my hat. Stop climbing my hat like that.
That's Lizard Man.
Looking at you.
I don't think you guys should be playing with Darren's Lizard Man.
All right. Well, what are we talking about next?
We've already been on for an hour.
I don't know. We probably didn't start that long. We started late.
Yeah.
You've been drawing them since.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3. I got 4 of them. How many do you see over there on Ross too?
None. He ain't got none. Let me see what they look like. So Tone's been sitting here drawing the whole time he's been here. Check out these right here. Spawn. Crazy, ain't it? What y'all think about that? Are you showing them? That's cool, isn't it? Y'all like those?
So
Gambit.
this is my Roo from the Roo story. I just kind of did like that weird bat werewolf thing. I have no idea what it was. I just thought it turned out cool. I'm just fooling around, just drawing, man. I'm just hanging out.
Just hanging out.
Look at all these markers he's got here.
I know.
Too bad he was
I
unable
feel like
to
I'm-
use any of them.
You know,
in that
still
discovery.
beat you.
I felt like I've been in an art class all day today.
Yeah, it has been kind of interesting with all that.
Them are awesome.
Drawing all day.
Them are amazing. They have been drawing at my house all day long, no doubt. Somebody said Gambit drawing. Maurice Whaley said Gambit.
All right, doing it right now.
He's doing one right now, Maurice.
On the OMG card?
Yeah,
On
I
an
mean, why
OMG
not?
card.
I mean,
Yeah.
Somebody give me one too. Kind of want to draw Spawn, but I'm gonna wait till somebody asks for something specific.
Hey Rob, draw Spawn.
I'm gonna draw Spawn.
What would y'all like Rob to draw?
Somebody said they want a Spawn on there. Okay, cool.
All right.
Also wanting to work out all the kinks
Time to
before I
draw
came
me a
on.
Moon Knight. Hey, now you're talking, Damien. Moon Knight.
Damon says, I think I know an artist that would love to do a story for the OMG thing.
All right, Damon. Tone. Time to draw me a Moon Knight. Tone.
Who said that?
Tone. Damon said, draw Moon Knight.
Is that Pelican?
Yeah, TJ said Moon Knight. Honor said Boba Fett.
Ooh.
Mighty Thor. Swamp Thing. Boba Fett.
Ooh, Swamp Thing.
There you go. Which one
Swamp
you
Thing's something different.
I'm already drawing Gambit, man.
want?
He's drawing Gambit.
You want to attack Swamp Thing after that? Justin Rawson said Cap.
I
And
hate
you
to draw
know,
the wrong Swamp Thing. I hate for people to get upset with me.
Ghost Rider.
I have a particular affinity for Captain America as well, so I'm going to go ahead and do Justin's, and I'm going to do Captain America. And I'm going to let you do Swamp Thing. after
He's
that.
saying Boba. Ghost Rider.
Oh,
He can't make up his mind.
Who?
Justin?
Man, you can't just start throwing a bunch of stuff out. Dave wants me to draw Hawkman. Well,
No way.
It'll be the first Hawkman I've ever drawn. You got it, buddy.
Hawkman?
Why?
Baby Yoda. Baby Yoda.
No, man.
The child.
The child. I'll tell you what. Let's do this. Hey,
All right.
have we gave away our spotlight? Have we done that already?
No.
Yes.
The artist spotlight?
Yes. We've given those away.
Gabe.
Yep.
I'm gonna bring Gabe right here because Gabe is better at this.
No, we have not shown the.
This week's.
Yes.
No, but you're gonna do that
Okay.
because that is your job.
Okay.
So we're gonna trade spots,
Okay.
and we're gonna let Gabe sit here for a few minutes.
Are we checking Facebook and YouTube for votes?
All right, do some Hawkman on a card.
No, we're doing just strictly
I don't know.
YouTube.
This is the thing about me drawing like characters like Gambit and the Thing and whatnot.
Gambit's cool.
Oh, we're
These are
streaming live
characters
on
that smoke
Facebook
cigars
too.
and cigarettes.
Well, how we doing that
I
with all
always
this?
draw them with them. And in comic books, they don't let them do
Right, I
it
can't do that anymore.
I'm like,
I've
no.
never seen Gambit
Oh,
smoking
good.
a
There you go.
cigarette.
All right.
Oh yes, please.
Really?
Are you serious?
Did you add them on there too?
Lisa?
I didn't know that.
Okay, everybody's on the list.
I've
Facebook,
never seen Gambit smoking a cigarette.
Go ahead and get your comic books. When you get
Facebook and YouTube are both on the list. Brandon, why don't you come over and sit down? I'm gonna interview
So-
you.
What's up, big guy?
I'm gonna
We're
interview
doing-
Brandon while y'all are sitting there doing this. So first of all,
What's up, brother man?
hey, Chris. We're fixing to do the artist spotlight of the week.
Which is Candace.
Hang on a second. You got the deal? It's rolling right now. Wait, just tell them when.
Okay. So it's Candace, and I'm pretty sure her Instagram is the Daily Doodle.
Candace who?
Daily.
Oh.
You know, Darren's a good friend. Buys all of her work. So we've
It's nice to have fans.
Make sure you get it to where they see.
so we've got Gandalf, Princess Leia, Han Solo, the Child.
Oh,
Have you seen
wow.
these?
No, Candace did those?
This young
She did
lady
really good.
That
is
Gandalf is legit.
amazing.
Holy, can I see one of them real quick?
Yeah.
Just like, you know.
He's trying to take that Luke or Gandalf because it's mine.
No, the Gandalf.
You
Wow.
know Gandalf, Brandon, but Luke is mine.
I like the look too.
I'm
Now,
gonna be honest with you. If anybody hasn't thought about messaging her the second you guys put these up,
They're crazy.
they're foolish.
Yeah, that's
They're
awesome.
foolish. Find her on Instagram or Facebook or
Absolutely.
whatever, and start hitting her up now because
And she
these are
responds quick.
Now-
these
She's
are
good.
amazing.
She's good about that.
Gabe, tell her, 4 years ago, we met her, what, 4 years ago?
I don't know dates or time.
It's about 4 years ago we met her. We have a lot of her work we have a lot of her
Yeah.
sketch cover artists,
Yeah.
or sketch covers for us. But has she not just improved life?
Oh yeah, fast. Like it's every single thing is an improvement. Just every single one.
And she paints and it's freaking unreal.
Yeah, I can't even process that kind of.
No, I'm.
Look at the lighting on Gandalf.
I know.
That is
It's
amazing.
like the light from when he's holding his staff.
Yeah.
Now this, I
Y'all
don't
quit
know who that
slobbering
is.
Over Gandalf.
Now-
Brandon's gonna pay whoever wins that a lot of money.
See, this one I might have to steal. I like Reaper a lot. Reaper is one of the characters I've always liked. So.
Actually, Reaper is yours. She did that for you.
Oh, okay. So I might just take this one.
Is that my phone ringing?
No, y'all can look at that.
Yeah, those things are.
I don't know this one at all.
Dude, that's Metroid. Are you serious?
I'm being serious.
How old are you
He's a
again?
young man.
They don't still do. All right, no. Okay.
Not really a thing.
I'm gonna slow down.
So,
It's okay. It's okay.
so we've got a
Heart palpitations for a minute there.
Harley
What are you
Quinn
talking
from
about,
the from Birds of Prey. It looks like
Yeah, it looks cool.
it's pretty good. Legends of Zelda, which is I'm surprised that Darren didn't like this one.
That's late.
Yeah, I know who it is.
Oh, is that still around?
Just- yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure thing.
Then we have a Kylo Ren, which is pretty good.
I can't believe Metroid didn't survive. Like the test of time, you know. I'm surprised that didn't carry over. That game was awesome.
Yeah. So these are really nice sketch cards. She does really good work on them. So we're still doing random.org for these.
We will.
Yeah.
We will. For next week.
Yeah, it's next week. These aren't this is not happening during a live stream. Sorry.
Make sure you don't choose Luke because
Yeah.
Or Gandalf.
I've already got this one. So I'm sorry. I already got this one.
So I just want to know, is Marty's mic picking up all that clickety clack over there?
Yeah.
Is it?
If his isn't, mine is.
That was Brandon. He's smacking over there.
Yeah,
Rob.
I'm telling you, if you guys haven't already messaged this young lady, you guys are fools. Absolutely fools.
See, she's actually on here right now. Watch.
Nothing makes me want to buy art like somebody insulting me.
If she's on right now, I just want to let her know the second they pulled these cards out and showed her to me earlier
Two
today
people
or
really
yesterday,
like color run.
I was blown away.
You know what? She's about as nice. I mean, she is a very, very nice person. Is my mic on? I don't know.
Is there
Now it is.
a light?
You can hear me now, right?
Yes.
Yeah, Candace is very nice person.
Talented and nice.
Talented and nice.
That's
And
rare.
you know what?
Tony,
This,
you taking
do you
it?
know why she's so good? Really? Do you know why she's so good? She loves to do it. She loves to do it, and she does it just because she loves to do it.
Yeah, we'll be offering up a piece of her work on Kickstarter when we go live.
Are you really?
Yes.
The
Clickety
cover?
clack, don't
Cover.
come back.
Get out of
Cover?
here. Are you really?
Yes.
So you're offering, this is going to be, oh my goodness, are you serious?
She actually did a
That
cute-
one.
And there's another one that goes with it that's the cute bunny.
I know.
Okay.
I was
yes.
with you, remember?
Yes, they will both be up on Kickstarter.
So can y'all see that? Can everybody see that right there? This right here, and it's 11 by 17 or 14 by 17. It's big.
Yeah, it's a good size.
Yeah.
Probably 14 by 17, or maybe 4. I don't know the exact dimensions, because the way her style that she does, it's all painting, oil painting, I believe, and it's amazing. It's
And
just
that's going to
amazing.
be offered on Kickstarter to help
Yes.
kickstart the comic.
It'll be the Candace Daily tier.
Wow. Well, I know somebody who's going to be in on that.
Well, only one person can get it.
Well, you sure you just want to leave it here? You got her best friend right over there, right across from you.
It'll be available on Kickstarter.
Available on Kickstarter.
And when is that coming out?
Yeah, when is that? We don't know exactly.
As
We're
soon
waiting-
as we get an answer from our letterers that are going to put the bubbles in the stories and lay them all out, then we'll have an answer on that. But our goal is to by the end of June. We've moved it 3 months already. So the goal now is by the end of June.
You know what, Rob? That's amazing, man.
Like acrylic paint.
That's awesome.
Marty, that was a surprise to me. When I got to Dallas and got to Derek's office, that's what he had done for us. I had no idea.
I mean, I'm gonna beat him later.
Again,
20 copies.
later.
Well, yeah, I want one.
So I've got two of my friends asking for
Are they
Boba
ours
Fett,
to
which
do what we
makes
want to
sense.
do
They're
with them?
talking
They
already.
are.
Okay.
I'm a huge Fett fan.
I don't
Yeah.
see.
I actually
I
have one
can't see
asking for
giving
Ben
away all
Solo.
20
I
of them.
think he is too.
Or 19 of them. I mean,
We got
There's-
two or
there's
three people
4 of
asking
us.
for Kylo Ren.
Yeah.
That is
I don't know
correct.
if you have that one.
I mean,
There are.
we all definitely want one. If there's only going to be 20 of the first cover, we definitely want one. So we'll probably only give away 16.
That's supposed to be.
I mean, I don't want to. I want to tell everybody I'm going to give away 19 of them, but we'll probably only give away 16 of them.
This is
They are yours to do as you please.
Yeah. I mean, it'd be a shame if we didn't have one ourselves.
It's not a big rule.
So yeah, man, that's awesome. Thanks, Derek. I appreciate you doing that for us. And Rob, as always, man, that's really cool.
So how's the art coming along over there?
Yeah. What are we doing over there?
I'm drawing a Moon Knight now.
I'm doing a Hawkman.
Somebody asked for a Moon Knight.
Because somebody asked for a Hawkman.
No.
Believe it or not.
Did they really?
Yeah.
These are nice.
It's David. It's a buddy of mine back home.
You doing like a
Someone
golden
says,
age
"Rob, hurry up."
Hawkman or a modern Hawkman?
I don't know what's the difference. I don't know anything.
You gonna sit here?
thing, man.
Damon said, Rob, hurry up.
You know
I'm
what?
drawing as fast as I can.
You're drawing as fast as
That's what we should do. We should have someone who doesn't know how to draw.
Ron.
Versus-
That's
Brandon,
me.
you're first.
Ron
I'd be
Dieterle
happy to
says
go
Tom
and
Brady
not-
is Venom.
And draw
Do
too,
what?
like,
Ron
Brady.
Ron Dieterle says Tom Brady is as Venom.
Tom Brady is Venom.
What?
How
Ron,
about Marty Rawson as Venom?
we've got that.
Let me have my phone back there.
Yeah.
Why Tom Brady?
I'm gonna see what people are saying.
Or is that a bashing thing, or is
Oh.
that like a love for thing?
Darren, you don't count. Darren says, draw Lizard Man.
Tell me what I do and don't count at
You're part of the show.
it. I can still comment.
Fair.
We can still ignore him.
Wow.
Don't hate the Hawkman. Someone said, don't hate the Hawkman.
I don't hate him. I just don't,
You just don't like
I
it.
don't like him. It's a difference. I don't dislike him either. That's not really fair. I just think it's kind of silly.
Hating would imply that you actually care.
Can we get a
little
close-up
bit.
of Gambit?
Right.
Well, I mean, there you go. That's all I know.
I just don't get it.
Well, I have no idea which camera. But that's...
Hey, can we get a close-up of Gambit? You
Yeah.
doing it right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Pickle Rick. Aaron Rodgers forever. You know I'm a Green Bay Packer. I like Green Bay Packers, don't I? Absolutely. Stockholder.
The guy that said, don't hate the Hawkman, he says, just kidding. Don't even know who Hawkman is.
Oh, he's a polite fella.
Gambit.
Do you know who Metroid is?
That Gambit's nice.
Yeah, I know who Metroid is.
Well, I know you do. You're old as the hill.
Oh,
Oh, yeah. Look at him.
Galaga's your game, though.
Got me all
Give him
started
some
up.
questions. Ask him some questions.
So,
Yeah, man. What's up?
what's your favorite piece that you've ever done?
I don't know that I have one, actually.
He does. I know it.
It's that one, right? there.
Absolutely not.
I don't
when
know,
he was
actually.
young, when he was young, on his bedroom wall, he drew hands and feet of him and his wife.
Oh, that's so sweet. That's true, I did. I just told Marty about this recently. My parents were cool enough to let me draw on the walls of my bedroom as a teenager. And on two of the walls, I drew like 6, 7 foot tall drawings of Spawn. Those huge Spawn guys. And on one of the other walls, I did just this like collage of just I don't know, it's like mosaic kind of like drawings, like outlines of crazy stuff, and I just draw a moon or whatever I wanted, you know, just random. And but my wife, currently my wife, at the time was my girlfriend, my high school sweetheart, and I did traces of our hands and our feet on the walls. And then when I grew up and moved out, my parents tore the walls down and turned it into a bathroom. And my girlfriend ended up, or my wife now, ended up, she was like, oh, I want our feet and our hands and stuff. So she like, they cut it out off the, what's it called, the sheetrock. They cut it out of the sheetrock, and she took it home, put it in a box, and forgot all about it. Well, we still have it. It's kind of like, oh yeah, I remember that. That's right. It's the only thing left from that. I think I got some old photos somewhere. That I don't know where. Like the rest of the wall and the drawings and everything and whatnot. But yeah, it's a sweet story. Thanks for bringing it up. Appreciate it.
It's pretty cool.
I'm going to jump in for
Someone
a
said you
second.
need to hurry up, Tom.
someone's telling me to hurry up?
Yeah, Ryan Kincaid.
Damon wants to know why taking so damn
Wow. I was just about to tell whoever was telling me to hurry up to go F themselves. But then
It's Ryan.
It's Ryan. Yes, sir. Absolutely. I
We-
certainly will speed up.
Yeah, he says
We have a
Tony needs to
question.
draw faster.
We have a question from one of the viewers, from Sean Johnson.
The Sean Johnson?
The Sean Johnson.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Why don't you ask him? You read it?
Yeah.
What is Sean?
If you guys could draw any character, who would you draw? Who would you do, and why?
Hang on a second. Before we do that,
If I could draw any character.
Or who, if you could do any character, who would you do and why?
before that happens, it says, ask Tone. Damon wants to know why you're so sexy. He said something else, but he said
the F word.
no, he said dang. You know what I'm saying? He said dang.
Damon is such a maniac. I love that dude so much. Like, he's an absolute
Alright,
maniac.
so Damon is military, so every humor is military. And I don't know if you guys ever hung out with enough military dudes, but military humor is just dirty.
He is out the
Just
wall.
it's off the wall, dirty, like not. Yeah.
Sailor Man.
Such a funny
He's
dude.
one of our sketch group guys. He actually has his own book called Murphy's Food Bar, and he's working on the second issue right now. Do go check it out. And he and I started talking about doing a story for the next OMG book together.
Oh,
And
really?
yeah, he's got some ideas, and we're
Excellent.
yeah, and but yeah, that's Damon. He's one of our sketch group guys from Lafayette, and we hang out.
One of
with
the
him.
sweetest guys ever.
He is, man. Like, he's just a nice, super nice dude.
One of my favorite people.
Just off the wall and random kind of way. Damon, we love you. You're weird, but we love you.
Too much love for that.
All right.
Okay, so now they're saying it's your hair. They say you have great hair, Tone.
I know. What's
You
left
do
of
have
it.
great hair.
What's left of it? Yeah. Well, only compared to what you're dealing with, but yeah. I mean, it's fading. It's fading hard. We got a camera above us, the one, the Eye of God, and I'm so afraid of it.
Somebody said do a venomized pickle Rick.
Wow. It's Venom Rick.
So, what was your favorite? He asked if you guys could do any character, who would you do?
And why?
Let's get that one answered.
You mean like draw or write? Or
Like do professionally, you mean?
He said if you could do
We got 10% on the.
that would be, huh?
There's a lot of implications here.
Wow, he didn't say draw. He said if you could do
Yeah, I
any
understand.
character, who would you
I'm
do
just asking
and
for
why?
Chris to be a little bit
Is
more
this a rated
specific.
R? Is this a rated R
You're on the
program?
wrong show, brother.
We have a 15-year-old. We have a 15-year-old.
No, he's
host.
not.
Well, we're gonna get a lot of power girls.
Yeah, we're gonna have Power Girl.
You know, my thing is when I hear those questions, generally the idea that I get is they're talking about like if you could draw anything, what would it be?
Yeah, right.
And the thing is, when I was a kid, it would always be like Batman. Like, oh, I want to draw Batman. I want to draw Batman. But Jesus Christ, like, that sounds like so much like stressful. Like, because the guys who draw Batman now, especially, are so amazing. The guys who've been drawing Batman.
You mean
for the last
professionally?
Yeah, professionally. That's what I mean. They're so amazing. It's like, you know, it's like.
You gotta meet that expectation.
Yeah, exactly. It's like when somebody like Jim Lee has an amazing run on the book, and they go, "Do you remember the guy who followed Jim Lee on Batman?" I can't, off the top of my head, I can't tell you who it was because Jim Lee was so amazing on it, right? That's the thing with that.
Who
It's
followed
like,
Jim Lee on the X-Men? Who followed any of Jim Lee's work?
Hubert? The Hubert
Was
brothers?
it Adam
Andy?
Hubert?
Well, I don't know.
I think it was. I
It's
think
tough,
he
but
was
it's
one of
tough to
them.
like
Yeah.
put it out
No,
of your head.
I do like Adam Hubert.
No, exactly. But I mean, was it Jim Lee? And I'm not
No,
trying to
it
be. I'm not trying to be a jerk about it. I'm just saying it's like, it's just one of those things. I don't know. I like working. That's my thing. I like working. I like keeping.
I
busy.
can tell you've been busy all day drawing.
Oh, well,
Just warming up. Remember? You know, hey, tell them about my Jim Lee experience.
Got all the way through the line.
No, we bought the Jim Lee experience.
Oh yeah.
We bought the Jim Lee experience.
Got all the way through the line. Left his comics in the hotel when he took them out of the bag last
No.
night. Got the poster signed.
Yeah, I
We
got
got the poster
a,
signed.
they gave me a poster and I got your pop sign.
Yep. Had a bunch of comics ready to sign.
Yep.
Left him in the hotel
oh my
night before.
Lord,
because he was like, "Oh, they got to be in the car." So we ran out to the car. They're not in the car. And you're like, "I didn't take them out last night." took 'em
But I
last night.
did because I was
Yep.
carrying that I was toting that big old heavy bag. You remember that?
Yep.
Man, you talking about disappointed. But you know what?
Yeah, reasonably so.
Here's the thing. I got your pop sign. And that made the day.
Yep.
Yep. Hey, Rob,
Yes.
what are you doing back here?
My best experience with Jim Lee was in Toronto. My daughter drew a April Fool's Harley Quinn edition, and we plopped it down in front of him, and he was like, "Holy cow, who drew this?" I was like, "My daughter."
Yeah.
She
Very
did. Hey,
awesome.
I have a couple of her pieces graded. You know that?
Chelsea?
I do.
You have to show me.
Well, I got them from you. I bought them from you.
Can you hear me? Am I good? Okay. Yeah, it's on. Sorry, guys. Having to learn how to work all the buttons around here.
You want to do that?
Yeah, I got it.
It's kind of a useful tool having it right here for you.
Draw Marty in his hat. Who is this? Mistype, guys. My bad. I like reading the comments. That's really funny. Adrian said, "I seriously can't wait to be a guest on Gabe's Cave. You guys are all awesome." Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yes.
I love to.
Time for a giveaway.
Time for a giveaway. Brandon,
Giveaway.
what are we giving away today?
Right here.
Let me ask you this. Show them something. Hey, we got to give away a slab. That definitely. Let me get out of y'all's way. Here, we're going to. I have one.
Are we going from off that wall?
Giveaways.
Marty, we'll be right back. What is with the hat? Yeah, we don't know.
He just showed up with it, man. He's like,
I actually saw it at the house.
Honor,
Did you?
somebody
And
met.
I was curious. I'm like, oh, I wonder what that's about. It
Yeah.
must be a joke.
Yeah, we got it in Roswell.
Okay. So you mean you've had it for a while then?
Yeah. Yeah, Honor, they might draw a Boba Fett, okay?
wait, did you guys go for the,
Honor said it 3 times, and
I'm drawing.
My other friend
the
Landon has.
Venom Pickle
I'm
Rex.
trying to
That's
finish
gonna be
this
awesome.
Hawkman
yeah.
that Damon asked for. Just it's for him. Pad, so you can see what the comments are.
Allison's saying for Tone to draw her a white shrew.
Yeah.
Oh.
iPad's about to die. It's got
Draw
3%.
what?
She wants you to draw
Oh,
her a
crap. I
white
dropped it.
shrew.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Yeah, she wants you to draw her a white shrew.
Dad.
Draw who?
He's a character from The Office.
Oh, Dwight. wait.
Will that board work on that?
Yep.
Did it charge?
It's 10%. Yeah. I don't know how to pronounce your name, but
And she's like low key geeking out that you did
Who's this?
my wife Allison.
Oh yeah, she was definitely geeking
Oh,
out.
his green
You can
marker.
see her like trying to contain, like, oh,
She's over there right now. She's telling you.
Tone's stealing your stuff.
Right now.
Yeah, he knows. I do it all the time.
Dad.
That you know, pretty sure, probably do a sketch for you.
Tracy. Okay, yeah.
TJ.
Okay, yeah. Check your Facebook messages, she said. They said. I don't know.
Who?
Tracy.
Check who's.
Marty.
No. Bra 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 bra
Bra, bra, bra.
bra 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 bra.
That is his name. You're wearing it out.
Yeah, they got it on the overhead right now.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, I can see it right there. Oh wait, I don't know. It shows overhead. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, that's a mad delay.
Oh, wow. Wait a minute. Hold up. Is that how bad that delay is?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Oh, wait. This isn't it. Are we still live? Because it says it ended.
It says it ended?
On here it does.
Mom did it on Facebook or YouTube?
Like, reload it. Okay, there it is.
Make sure you fast forward all.
Yep.
You may have to sit there and tap fast forward all.
Yeah, it's back to where I was trying to get this to work.
What we
Right
doing?
now it's showing overhead.
Darren,
Yeah.
we gotta be talking. Somebody gotta be talking. Are we
Hi.
giving away yet?
Hey. Who won the giveaway?
We're about to do
Hello.
a giveaway
We're gonna do a
right now.
giveaway right now.
Oh, okay.
What can I do for you?
All right, so we're doing these two books. What do you want to do? You want to do first, second,
Okay.
last place, or what do you want to do?
Let's
Third
do
place?
I tried to turn this off, but I turned it on is what I did. Let me put this,
It's not bad of a delay.
and I can't change anything.
So who's talking? All right.
It's showing you, Dad.
Hey,
Who's gonna do
I gotta
first
cut
place?
you guys off. I can talk
Let's
back
do
in a little
first
bit.
place,
I'm in the
first
middle of
lap.
an interview thing. All right, bye.
Bye, April.
Sorry, everybody. That was Chris.
Okay. Okay, and then we'll do, which one do you want to do second place?
I think that one.
Second place and last place.
Right. That's like the. Yeah, it's the clown. That's
Okay, let's do that. All right, so first place, the shadow slab. Second place, the girl. Last place gets Krusty the Clown.
Krusty the Clown.
Krusty the Clown. So we're going to roll 2 dice,
I'll write these out like this. So this.
and we're going to do, looks like we're going to randomize it 7 times.
7 times. 7 times the row.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
That's it.
And these are your winners. Brad Harper got first place.
Brad Harper from Oklahoma City.
Brad Harper.
Brad Harper.
Second place, David Dews.
David Dews from, yeah, I know him too.
And last place,
El Dorado.
Rebecca Hodge Silvers.
Dews. Wow. Them are 3 people we know real well. Well, congratulations, Rebecca Silvers.
We're going to get these out to you, but we got plenty of more giveaways to go. So
That's awesome.
Keep commenting. I'll add you to the randomizer as I see you. We've got plenty of more stuff to give away.
Back to y'all.
Y'all, which one?
Yeah, you're up there.
I don't understand the sign language back there, guys. Darren, it's you, buddy. Darren, that's us. We're up. What's going on? Hey, I am.
Hey, how are you?
Trying to find your keys. Locking.
Hey, how are you?
I'm muting my mic. Hang on a second. I'm coming right back.
I guess it's just me, guys.
Yeah, it's just
shout
Rob.
outs. Well, shout out to Dogtown Barbershop. If y'all don't know where that's at, it's in North Little Rock, Arkansas, and Greg Piper is one of the barbers down there. We also have Main Street Tattoo, Little Rock, Arkansas. Chelsea Dieterly works there. Again, we'd like to thank Derek Day for printing up the comic books. Give you guys another quick look. Limited editorial,
Derek Day.
and to my knowledge, we're only
At the
giving
time.
16 of these away.
Automatically think Jessica Day,
And I believe I'm still on.
which is Zoe Deschanel's character on New Girl.
Oh, really?
Oh, look at that. I can see myself. Gabe, what's your favorite game?
Yeah.
Home slice.
Okay. That's a hard one.
Mortal Kombat!
Metroid.
Please specify what type of game. A card game, a board game, or a video game.
Well, it's gonna be.
Oh, that's even worse if you're gonna put it into 3 categories.
7th Street Tattoo Drink?
Like if it's overall all of it, then I don't know.
What's up, Brian?
'Cause I mean, I like them all separately. Okay.
This is done. This is Donnie.
Bye.
The fresh man's in. This is like the 24-hour Le Mans.
I like that cover.
And
That's right. We watched that.
Wow, is there that much delay in this?
Yeah.
It's gonna
Good grief, that Hawkman is.
Mm-hmm.
You said you didn't like Hawkman.
He doesn't even know what Hawkman looks like. He's doing such an amazing job. It's almost like he knows what he looks like.
Hey, tell them people are asking about the Office comic.
The Office. Which Office comic?
The,
Jimmy Halpert.
the Adventures of Jimmy Halpert.
The Adventures of Jimmy Halpert.
Give me 1 minute.
We have two copies.
Two copies of Jimmy Halpert. The Adventures of Jimmy Halpert.
We have one graded and one not graded. Both of them are really good. One of them's a 9.8. One of them's can be probably graded at 9.8.
You're gonna give away one of the 9.8s?
Tone.
Man, I almost feel like I should just take that one back. I can give you another one later.
Tone, you know, if you're here, I mean,
There's
my
Venom.
gosh, why wouldn't we do that?
Somebody asked for it.
Wow.
That'll be later on in the show.
All right, very good.
How many viewers know how many pages are in that book?
I didn't know.
I gotta see what Shroot looks like again.
How many actual
Good
pages?
question. Good question.
I'm gonna do shout outs. How about that? Let's do that. While y'all are doing that, I'm gonna do a little shout outs. I am. I'm gonna get my list. Hand me my list underneath your leg there.
There is
Be a
no
piece of
list.
paper. Of cardboard.
Your list is on my list. Your list is
The cardboard is not here. Oh, there it is.
You guys,
I'm going to do some shout outs. Let's see. No, not like that. All right, so Star Cinema 6. Thank you for the posters. Phenomenal. Thank you for letting us come over and get some posters. If you haven't been to Star Cinema 6, it's our local movie theater. Ready for it to be back open. I know everybody in our hometown is ready for it to be open, so no doubt. Yeah, we're definitely getting bored here. We don't have much to do here, so definitely Star Cinema 6. Appreciate everything that you do for our town here.
It's where you go to get popcorn. You know, all movie popcorn.
I won't say all. There's a couple of
Oh, really?
I've been to that are, I'm not gonna say any names, there's a couple I've been to that are not the greatest, but theirs are good, actually.
So are the names that you don't want to mention, are they local, or is it like
We're not gonna talk about
Grand
that.
Theater?
We're not gonna talk about that.
Yeah.
Let's just say our local one is good,
Stay positive.
but
Well, we've got a
Send
couple
me
of
your
questions
PayPal.
for you. Let's go with Tone first.
Okay, here, go hand that back to Rob. Thank you.
Who is your biggest influence as far as your art style? Your biggest influence or influences?
Oh, yeah, it's a laundry list. I mean, again, when it comes to the stuff that I grew up like reading and stuff, it's like John Byrne, George Perez, you know, Michael Golden, holy cow, Jim Aparo, you know, and like anybody from like the 70s, like even Herb Trimp was like a huge influence. I really loved him. I love Jack Kirby. But I'm also one of those guys that actually kind of likes a lot of his original stuff, the older stuff, but then I liked the stuff he was doing in the 70s. And some people like,
The Commandy and
well, not so much Commandy, but like Destroyer Duck, you know, for Pacific Comics, the Captain Victory, when he returned to Marvel and went back to Captain America. It's like that stuff to me, I was just like, I just inhaled all that stuff. George Perez definitely was way up there. Basically, what I realized is I was picking up books because I liked the way they looked. I'd get a cover, I'd find something, and flipping it open, I'd see it, and then I'd be like, ooh, this one goes over here. And it was before I was paying attention to reading the names and like who was drawing it. I'd go ahead and I'd realize that, holy cow, I got all these Michael Golden ones. I got all these these George Perez ones, Mike Grell. You know, they were all over here. I'm like, I don't think I ever paid any attention to who drew them. I just knew I liked them.
You're just drawn to
Yeah,
that
yeah, I was
style.
just drawn to that style, yeah. And so my biggest thing was at one point, the books were so inexpensive, I just would buy multiple copies because I'd meet people who I would talk and they'd go, hey man, who's your favorite artist? And I go, oh man, I love Michael Golden. Michael Golden's one of my favorite. And they'd be like, who's Michael Golden? And I'd be like, here, take this, and I'd give them a copy of something. And one of the books I used to hand out all the time was Avengers Annual 9 or 10, which is like the first like Rogue. I can't tell you how many of those I gave away. Because again, I'd pick them up for like $3. You know, it's like $3. Ah, here, take it. It's if you don't know who Michael Golden is, you got to take this. Yeah, yeah. Again, Walt Simonson. Oh my God, Walt Simonson. Another one. Jesus Christ, man, I love Walt Simonson. And it's weird. I just love everything. Mike Luda. I mean, anybody from like that 70s, 80s period.
They're
I'm just
saying
all
he's having a
about.
hard time
I
hearing.
dig that stuff.
What about you, Rob?
I love that you pointed out, like, it's the same way, like, you talk about, like, you grew up and you get the covers and the artwork, and you're like, oh, that's awesome, and you just gotta buy it off the whole wire rack thing and take it over and destroy it. And, but yeah, I was the same way, man. I never, like, really thought about who the artist was. Oh, man, I like this, really like that kind of stuff. And for me, a lot of my earlier influence was, like, Mark Bagley, but during with the Randy England years, when he first started doing Spider-Man, him was some of my favorite stuff. And I really like picked up on McFarlane stuff later, but not at the time. At the time, I think it was like '92. Those guys were just starting Image and bailing on the whole thing, and I was really into Spider-Man and the X-Men at that time. But I just missed the Jim Lee train. And I just missed the McFarlane train. I'm a late 80s, early 90s kid, so that's my thing. But I missed that. I missed that whole thing. But I picked up, I remember, like, I had who was doing Web of Spider-Man in there, you know, Alex Savick.
Oh my God, yeah.
I had that. Like, that's the stuff that I learned. Some Randy Emberlin and Mark Bagley work, and so that's the stuff that I started on. Not knowing their names. That was kind of the weird thing that I didn't figure out till like later. I was like, I should see who the artists are for this stuff. You know? Oh, Rick Leonardi too, as well as another big one.
Tone's
He did
mic is low.
Well, he did the Spider-Man 2099, and I remember when that came out, just being like, whoa, the future Spider-Man! There's a whole new one to love, you know. And I thought the costume was just the coolest thing ever, and like, yeah. Me? Yeah.
You know, interesting tidbit about the Tom McFarlane and all those guys leaving for Image. The guy they went to at Marvel, Terry Stewart, who was the president of Marvel at the time, he actually is the president of the Murphy Arts District here where we're located. And I actually went to him to talk about getting a con here, and apparently he burned all his bridges, and no one would come here. And he will absolutely not top to Tom McFarlane or vice versa.
Wow.
So, a little interesting
That's what,
tidbit.
huh?
Yeah. He's the president of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame now. And he's also the president of our entertainment district here.
He's a local guy now.
Yeah, sort of. He kind of splits time between here and Cleveland.
That's interesting. Fun fact. Is it working? No. Here's mine.
Just lit it off.
Okay. Fun facts.
So, next question. I'll go with you, Tom. Do you prefer covers or doing interiors?
I do everything. I don't really prefer one over the other. I think the most obvious thing about doing one over the other is if you just do covers, then they're pretty easy. I guess it's just one piece as opposed to a whole book. I like everything. I mean, everything about this. Things that aren't specifically about this. Things that are like this, but they're something else. So like the television work or whatever. It's like I just like working. I don't really have a specific thing that I would prefer to do over. Because again, if I could find myself in a situation where hey, all you have to do is a couple covers, then I'd maybe. The grass is always greener. That's what always happens, inevitably. It's like, if you're doing sequentials, all of a sudden you're like, oh, I want to do covers. Then you start doing covers, and you're like, oh, I want to do sequentials, or I feel creative. And then, You know, so I just like the idea of just keeping busy.
I know there's some popular artists that actually do not do interiors anymore. A good
Yeah.
example is J. Scott Campbell, who I don't think he's done an interior in 10 years.
Well, you know,
But he's making money hand over fist.
yeah, and the thing is, if he doesn't have to do it, man, God bless him. I'm not ever gonna be that guy. I mean, would I love to see J. Scott Campbell do more interiors or go back to interiors? Absolutely. But the fact of the matter is, like, Adam Hughes is another guy who's just very, very involved with doing, you know, covers or special projects or whatever it is. I think I'm more of that guy who just appreciates when those guys actually do put something out, and if it's something I specifically want or specifically like or whatever. Yeah, the industry's totally different now. Look, I mean, if it were up to me, I would love to see like people like John Byrne and Walt Simonson doing a monthly book, and whether or not they're interested in doing that is another thing altogether.
Right.
So I remember back in the day when John Byrne was working on 3 books at one time. I remember when Walt Simonson, like, you didn't have to look far to find one of his books. And even like someone like Mark Bagley. Mark Bagley was on Spider-Man for like 100 and something issues. I mean, we're talking about like machines, guys that just did the work. Yeah. I don't know. I feel weird about all of that.
Panel work is a lot more work than just pen up.
Oh, absolutely.
And so, like, I mean, I think that guys like that have been doing it for so long, at some point they kind of pay that due. You know? So
Yeah,
they
yeah.
get paid like a lot of
Premium.
Yeah, just to do cover work or do variants and stuff like that, and that's good for them. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, look at Jim Steranko. He only does variant covers now, and it's like not that kind of stuff. And so yeah, I mean, you know, when they've already done it for so long and put into that time and that effort and everything, doing something that's much more work, like panel pages and stuff like that. Good for them.
So what about you? Do you prefer one over the other, covers or interiors?
Yeah, I'm not even. I can't do interior work. Like that's something I'm still learning how to do now. The first thing I did was I inked Jay Goodman pages for this book, for the OMG book, and that was my first experience with panel painting. Was inking somebody else's stuff. So when it comes to like storytelling and sequential and laying out and layouts and stuff like that, I am more comfortable doing pinups because that's what you kind of start off doing, because it's the easy stuff. You draw a cool pose and that kind of thing, and
Right.
then, you know, and then you move on to drawing a cool background with that cool pose, and then you go like, okay, if I want to tell, now I got to tell a story. You know, you got to learn how to like do that. It's a whole different beast. Like it's just a different approach to everything.
Right.
So I don't really have a preference so much as that pinups are just more comfortable because they're most familiar to me, and I'm still learning how to do sequential art and stuff like that.
Gotcha.
Yeah, which I mean, you know, hanging out with this guy, learning a lot of stuff from him because he's a veteran. You know.
Yeah, we had some requests for some covers, a couple more covers. Y'all want to do another sketch off?
Sure.
Oh, sure.
Tone needs to redeem himself.
That's fine.
It'll be a pity. It'll be a pity vote.
I might throw this one again too, just to make.
Tone needs to redeem himself.
Throw this one.
All right, so here's what we're going to do.
True loser.
Huh?
Were the Facebook votes counted too, or just the?
No, just Instagram.
Or
I just
supposed to be.
YouTube.
We
YouTube.
actually have been doing Facebook too. We're trying to. I'm trying to get on. I don't have all the Facebook Live. I just have the YouTube pulled up. So here's what we're going to. So what we're going to do is, let's see. We need. Hey Brandon,
Yes, sir.
why don't you have them, have the audience, the viewers pick which ones they want to do?
All right, guys.
Yeah, we did have Boba Fett request. Hey,
Yeah, we had a few Boba Fett requests.
We have a lot of Boba Fett requests.
Maybe we can do a Boba Fett and a Mandalorian.
hey, turn it back to me right here. All right, everybody, look at this one. We have this one right here we're going to be giving away tonight. 9.8, The Adventures of Jimmy Hopper, and signed by Tone. We created this, so that's going to be cool to give away. We also have a raw copy that is in mint condition that we're going to be giving away also. So be sure to stay tuned tonight. I think a couple of them's going to get a drink and everything. But here's what we're going to do. Let's talk about which one of these covers. What do y'all want to see? We talked about Boba Fett earlier, and so I think we're going to do Boba Fett. And what else we're going to do? What else we want to do, guys? Go ahead and turn it back to them. Maybe. Oh, never mind. We got. Hey, Rob B.
Yo.
What do you want to draw? Let me see what they're saying. Here's what they're saying.
Whatever. It's up to the peeps.
All right. Somebody said draw Vladimir Putin in a tracksuit.
Wow.
No thanks.
Some dude named in Russian characters.
Yeah, we don't know his. I don't know how to say
Like the
his
entire
name.
name is in Russian characters, so we have no idea.
Batman who laughs. That's been a
You can get on camera right
that's been a request a couple of times. Batman who laughs.
Yeah, I'm seeing Hulk, Captain, Cap
How about
wielding
Elvis?
mullet arm,
Captain,
Lino.
Hulk.
I don't do Captain any of that. That's my first.
So I'll tell you what. How about this?
Somebody asked for Fett a lot.
How about artist choice? Give them a book. Show them the list of books, Brandon, and go from there and give them an artist choice.
Where's our books at? Right behind me.
They're right over there on the side.
Gotcha.
All right, you can go back to him now. Got it. Good.
All right. Whenever we get Tone back, we can go with him.
Tone's taking a break.
Yes, he is.
Yes.
All right.
We'll let him pick when he gets back. We got the Forgotten Queen. We got the Grim Knight cover. We got a Star Wars cover. Harley Quinn's Villain of the Year cover.
How many people have a mic on?
Wars. That's hard to see. Vader Down. Han Solo. We've got X-Men 92.
I'm supposed
We
to
got
be
Black
in there.
Panther. Flash. Another Black Venom. A couple Black Venom covers.
Okay.
We've got a blank cover that has Poison Ivy, Bane, Harley Quinn, and Joker on it, and that's pretty neat.
Yeah, I'm not touching that expensive thing right there.
We've got Batman Detective Comics 1000. We got Despicable Deadpool. We've got Deathlock.
I actually have a Captain America in my bag.
So we're doing artist choice on these blanks.
Oh, good. I like that.
We've got Superman, Scooby Apocalypse, Black Panther, Borderlands, Avengers, Deadpool versus Old Man
Thomas
Logan,
Mandalorian, two
Catwoman, Green
Vampirellas.
Lantern, Doctor Who, Teen Titans, and we've got tons of Star Wars blanks.
I'm thinking about grabbing the Scooby-Doo one.
All right.
Not really sure why.
Breaking the mold. Good for you, man.
We got X-Men there.
I think he went too far. I think it was closer to the top.
Think so?
I'm pretty sure.
I think you're right.
Might be like 7th book now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There it is.
There it is. All right, so you've
7
chosen
book count.
Scooby-Doo. Once he gets
How did I do that? Throw some toothpicks on the floor and have me count them.
once Rob gets set up, we'll let him pick one out, and then we'll get a timer set up.
I actually got a Captain America blank in my bag. I'm gonna use that one.
Okay.
I'm gonna do a Cap blank.
Will do.
What'd you pick? What are you doing? Scooby-Doo? Come on, man. It's all like outline work.
Hey, I'm checking Facebook right now and putting in the list of all the people there. Ryan Brewery's there. Let's go ahead and put some of them names.
And we got lots of Vampirellas, Mandalorians.
I'm getting everybody's name on here, guys.
Oh, this is crazy. I remember when this book came out. That was wild.
We got someone that wanted Sergeant Rock.
That's pretty fun.
That's cool. Got an Adam Warlock or Nova. Someone wants a Cable on the Deadpool.
Probably shouldn't walk in front of the camera, but this is not the world's biggest office, so you know what?
Yeah, you're a rebel.
It's okay.
We're going to move one day.
We are. We're gonna have a
We're going to have a lot bigger set.
it'll be like the stage of the like solid gold dancers and stuff.
Will you dance?
You can totally do that.
Well played.
I'm gonna come out with someone that has speedos and arm floaties on.
Hey, I like the arm floaties.
Yeah. Someone said Red Guardian.
It's always
So
funny
Red
when
Guardian.
people start mentioning characters that they've only seen in movies and or you know, comic stuff.
Like
Right.
Red Guardian.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It's like, I mean, I'm not picking on you. You know, the guy.
The Russian
No, I'm
comedy
not
guy.
picking on.
Is that who
the
asked
guy.
for it?
Yeah.
The Red Guardian? Right on.
Yeah, it's just, you know, some people don't know anything about that character. I mean, I even remember like when the toy came out, those Legends figures. I looked at it, wow, it's a cool looking toy, but
Yeah.
man, it's weird that they made the Red Guardian. Like in my head, I'm just like, why did they do that? Because nobody cares about it. And then of course, you know, there's somebody, you know, preparing at the production. They know they're going to be doing stuff. That's why that stuff comes through.
Right.
And all of a sudden you see it and you're like, oh, holy cow, that's why they did it. And then everyone's like, oh,
That was cool. Yeah.
Mandalorian. They're saying J.D. Smith saying man.
and then they
Is that what they sound like?
Red
well,
Guardian.
the idea.
Adam Warlock and Nova. Cable on
The Guardians
Deadpool.
of the Galaxy weren't even the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Right, exactly. That's
So,
an example of those, like,
have we
the
picked?
film.
Let's go ahead and do a pick real quick. Let's get them going.
I've always loved Star-Lord. Star-Lord's like one of my favorite.
But the movie was basically, it was Farscape. If you've ever seen Farscape, that's what it was.
No, I don't have time for
Let me go out there and get it going, cause
yeah, again, I'm sure Farscape's wonderful.
I'm gonna go out there and get it going.
I wasn't watching a whole lot of TV during that time.
Do what? My
So I
mic's
don't know
working?
anything about it. But like, you know, with the Marvel movies,
Okay.
it's like, I'll go see a Marvel movie. You know.
All right, I'm gonna go on out.
Like I said, they already had me. They had put, you know, Star-Lord as part of the Guardians of the Galaxy.
And it's
in the
Chris
comic
Pratt.
book.
Daniel
Well, no,
Daly.
no, and Chris Pratt. I've
What's up, Daniel
loved
Daly?
Chris Pratt since like he first turned up on like the Parks and Rec.
Right.
So I was just like, this guy's gonna be huge, and I have like a list. Like I will watch a show
Do what?
specifically going, that guy's gonna be huge. And I'll,
You going
like,
out to the
watch-
chairs?
So like the guy that I was watching for the longest time was Bryan Cranston on Malcolm in the Middle.
Yeah.
All right.
Now, some people, when you think of Bryan Cranston, they don't associate the Malcolm in the Middle
Right.
show. They go, oh, Breaking Bad, Breaking Bad's so cool.
You about ready?
Um,
You
Oh
ready for
yeah.
Redemption?
You ready to
I
get
was-
on me? Here, let me go get my sketch
I was
real quick.
watching Malcolm in the
It's not
Middle,
bad.
and the whole time I'm like, that dude is hardcore. Like that guy did not mind getting stripped down into his underwear to do like a gag or something. I even watched him in this really, I want to say it was a bad Christmas movie. I can't even remember what the name of it was. Like Christmas with My Jailbird Dad or something. He was like a bad father Christmas movie, and then he redeems himself. And I remember going, okay, he's got to do this because of the Malcolm in the Middle stuff. He's going to do something great. And then, of course, the first time I saw a billboard for Breaking Bad, and there he's standing in his underwear with a gun. I'm like, oh, this is going to be hilarious. And I
Why
watched
is the
the show.
camera so blurry?
Well, that wasn't funny. Like, well, that's not what I expected at all. So, you know, we kept
That looks
watching the
more
show
into
because,
all
I
this.
just love Bryan Cranston.
It's just me.
Man, that dude's just amazing. That guy came on the phone.
Yeah. Never mind. It's just me, Chris.
All right, let me go get that cover real quick.
Yes, I wish you would so we can get this going.
Yeah, because you hate talking.
I'm trying to fill empty space here, my friend.
I've got plenty of questions.
Oh, by all means, keep me from just talking.
You going out, D?
So,
Oh yeah, it says y'all need to. Marcy said we need to interact with the viewers. There's a lot of people asking questions and nobody's reading them.
oh,
I will totally answer questions if they come up. I can't see them.
Right.
I'm drawn. So
and all I'm seeing is YouTube right now.
Okay.
So I'm not seeing a lot of questions on YouTube.
My bag.
Someone said Invisible Man in his birthday suit.
Man, we've got a lot of people saying a lot of different things. So we're gonna let Rob pick out his deal this go around.
No, he's gonna get a Captain America that he has.
He's got a Captain
Oh, he's
America
got a
blank.
Captain America blank. Oh, wow.
I mean, we've got someone said they want to draw Kirby kicking Stan in the nuts.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Human Torch.
Hey, Human Torch.
So I guess we're going to get our timer set up.
Is it a bad time to say I gotta pee?
No, go ahead. Go.
Sure.
We got bottles. Just go ahead.
Don't think that's good for that.
Hey, I'm gonna give out a couple of shout outs. Shout out
So
JB
while
over
you're
at
gone,
Discovery
we'll go
Bay
with the story.
Comics.
Someone did ask.
We're going to shout out JB over at Discovery Bay Comics, and everybody go check out JB over there at Discovery Bay Comics. Appreciate all you do for us guys out there, man. Lightning Rod Collectibles from Michael De La Pine. I don't even know how to say his name. I'm sorry, but Michael De La Pine. Lightning Rod Collectibles. Appreciate hanging out with him. Man, he's always selling stuff on Facebook. Definitely go to his Facebook link there. And last but not least, everybody knows who this is. Jim Mint Collectibles. Sorry, Jim Mint Collectibles. Definitely check out Jim Mint if you're not already there. I mean, I'm sure everybody's already subscribed to him. So, Rob, what do you think, man?
I think we should give it a shout out to a bunch of the artists like Chad Harding, Ryan Kincaid,
Absolutely.
Chris Enott, Jose Varice. There's hundreds and hundreds of them that's influenced me to do this book.
Yeah,
Give a special shout out to Andrew Mangum.
absolutely.
If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be doing this book.
Really. Yeah, awesome.
So, all you guys out there watching, what is your favorite horror movie? Let's see, what horror movie do you think is the most underrated? I'd like to know what your opinion is.
The Strangers.
The Strangers.
Man, it scared the living snot out of me.
Yeah, I can see that.
Because it was, a lot of horror movies, it's not like they're not real. I mean, you kind of, but The Strangers, that actually could be real. I mean, have you ever seen it?
Yes, I have.
With Liv Tyler and all that, man? I tell you
Yes.
what, it just scared the snot out of me. I'm not lying.
Okay, now let's go to
You know
actual,
my,
like, vampire.
You know my
Dracula
favorite, or my,
movies and things like that. Mine would be Near Dark.
Who?
Near Dark.
Near Dark. Near Dark. Well, I don't know.
You don't think you've seen it?
I don't think I've seen Near Dark.
Okay, you have to look that one up.
Yeah.
Look that one up. For all you people watching, what is the most underrated horror movie?
One of them says Hatchet.
No, I think
Somebody agrees with Marcy. Thank you for agreeing with me. The Strangers. I'm telling you, that's one of the. What is it?
so my, was it your favorite horror movie?
most underrated.
Most underrated.
Oh, most underrated. I thought you were talking about your favorite. I got you. Most underrated is definitely the Titanic.
Titanic. Yeah, the
Yeah.
Titanic.
Yeah, I don't like boats now because of it. I'll be honest with you.
When he was a kid, this is no lie. He watched Titanic when he was a kid, and it's terrified him. He don't like water. If he can't see the bottom, he don't get in it. He don't like
Traumatizing.
boats.
So it's not a good movie. It's a horror movie to me.
Near Dark.
Paxton vampire movie.
That's correct. House of 1,000 Corpse. Heard they're rebooting Gremlins. I heard that too. I actually heard that too, TJ. That there's rumors about they're rebooting Gremlins.
And Danny DeVito is the lead character.
Oh, really? He ain't gonna be dressing up.
So I started
His
blasting.
hair go wild.
Draw Leatherface is what they're saying.
Draw
That's
Leatherface.
funny. Yeah. Devil's Reject.
Anything that Robert Rodriguez can do. You know Robert Rodriguez, the producer?
Yes.
Anything that he produces is off the wall. Blood, gore, guts, slime. Crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. Any Rob Zombie movies?
Justin said Strangers got him good when he was in Iraq.
I bet. I bet that would have.
That's based on a true story.
Who would make the most outrageous Dracula?
Define outrageous.
Well, outrageous, yeah.
Joe
You know, just out there, outlandish. How about outlandish?
Joe Exotic.
Joe,
Who?
Joe Exotic.
Joe Exotic.
I have to admit, I have never
Dracula.
watched an episode of, was it Tiger King?
I've never watched an episode
And I
either.
never will.
Well, everybody says it's useless. There's no hero. There's no villain. There's no. I mean, they're all villains. There's no heroes.
But aren't they making a movie where, what's his name is going to play it?
I'm putting people's name in as I see them. As I see new people come on, I'm putting new people in on the drawing. Rob Bruce. Bobcat Goldthwait.
That would be pretty outrageous.
Jim Carrey, Dracula.
Joe Cocker.
Joe Cocker.
The singer?
He's dead. Joe Cocker's dead.
Mike
I know,
McElroy
but,
said
well, he could be a vampire.
his favorite is the original Night of the Living Dead, the most underrated Dale and Rooker versus Evil. Well, Night of the Living Dead. Look, Barbara. They're coming for you. There's one now.
Are we talking about still the most outlandish Draculas?
Yes.
Cage is playing Joe Exotic.
Yeah, Nicolas Cage, yeah.
Oh, I got you. Okay, all
I
right.
actually thought that was a joke.
What about
What?
That
Michael
he was
Bolton,
playing it, but
Dracula?
Michael Bolton.
Oh yeah, they are.
So,
But
Yeah, he
is
sucks
Cage
anyway.
really playing it?
I think so.
Mm,
So we have
Wow.
to do some research on that one.
I don't know.
So, Christopher Walken.
Yeah.
There you go.
Talking to death about tacos.
All right. So are y'all ready? Is
We are
Tone
ready
still
for
drawing
another
art?
sketch duel.
Tone is. Here we go. So we're going to start down. We're going to start the timer. We got 20 minutes, unless Rob needs 22.
Nope. Oh, I'm gonna wax the floor with this old man.
All right, get ready.
Are we ready?
Pencils up.
Are y'all ready?
Tone's playing on his phone.
Let's go.
Tone's playing on this.
Oh, I got you. Okay, all right, I see. He had good reason.
So while they're drawing, I'll ask them some more questions and try to distract them.
That's what you try to do. You try to distract
I'm
them.
trying to distract them. I try to distract Tone because I think everybody's saying Rob needs it. Tone, what is your favorite comic cover or covers?
Dog
Like
the
what's
Bounty
one of
Hunter
those
is
covers
Dracula.
that you're just like, man, that makes me feel something.
We got 27 on here.
Holy cow. I don't know the number. I'll have to look it up because I know it'll come right up. Walt Simonson drew a Batman cover. And it's him, it's Batman, and the Joker. And this stupid phone. And basically, I got the whole backstory from this piece. It was a commission, a private commission that he had done. Somebody basically went to Walt and said, hey, I would love for you to do this commission. And so Walt did it. And it's Batman and Joker fighting on the top of a building. And, oh, come on now. Of course, because I thought it was going to be super easy to pull it up, it's not coming up. There it is. That's the cover right there. That cover just blows me away every time I see it. And that's the backstory. And so what was happening is Walt had finished the piece, or was getting ready to finish the piece, and then one of the editors at DC had seen it, and he was like, "Oh, we got to turn that into a cover." But as you can see, the artwork is so high up, the action stuff, that they came up with this concept of putting the logo in the building. So like I've seen the original artwork, and that Batman isn't on it at all. And like, but that piece is just amazing, just blows me away. Again, it's like these things are just covers. They're comic book covers. Like one of my other favorites is like a Jack Kirby cover, and it's the first one, the Mad Bomber Jack Kirby, Captain America. Well, there you go. Is it 200?
I think so.
But the face isn't Jack Kirby. That is the ultimate because the face is actually John Romita.
Yep.
Kirby had turned the piece in, and in the office, Romita had fixed it to make the face more appealing. And as much as I love Kirby, I still love Romita as well, and that piece is just this beautiful mosh of these two amazing talents. That cover is amazing. There you go, I'm sorry. I'll shut up.
Oh, you're good. Rob, what about you?
What was the question?
Who's your favorite comic book cover or covers?
Okay.
Yeah, see, that's what I thought too.
You know, actually, I really like the. There's another one from my childhood. Actually, Venom number 1, or it was number two actually, with Venom and the Punisher, and was that the Funeral Pyre series? I think it was done by Tom Lyle, and yeah, I think that's probably one of my favorites. And it's like this copper foil backdrop, and it's just got Venom. It's just super simple. It's just Venom and Punisher just jumping like in the air. And it's just a cool pose, and Tom Lyle, you know. That's probably one of my favorites. I don't know. I also like just another one. Yeah, it's on. Is it not working? Again? Is the battery dying? Is it working?
Yeah, as far as I know.
Oh, yeah? Okay. What's another one? It's a bagging cover from Amazing Spider-Man from Maximum Carnage line.
And quick I don't know what you would say.
Got to pay the sponsor.
Yeah, intermission here. Sorry, when my mind went blank there. Gotta make sure we shout out the sponsor, and that's RPG. They're building people, changing lives. Without them, we wouldn't be here. So thank you guys. And
It's like, stay tuned for Station Identification.
sorry.
Welcome to Gabe's Cave, hour number 2.
Yeah.
Amazing Spider-Man number 380. It is, and it's covered by Mark Bagley and Randy Englund.
Gotcha.
It's just really cool. Carnage holding everybody and like his tendrils.
So I got someone here. TJ says, Tone, tell the story how NBC got you to do the Jim comic. I don't know if that's accurate, but
The Jimmy Halpert comic?
yes.
I just told this story earlier today. You weren't there. I'll tell the story. No big deal. Basically, what had happened is the people at in the office, the show, realized that they were going to do the Adventures of Jimmy Halpert in the comic book, in the show. And so when they decided that that's what they were going to do, they decided what they should do is contact the local comic book dealer and ask them if they know anybody who does that. So sure enough, they called my friend up in Studio City at DJ's Comic Books, and they asked him exactly what I said. We're looking for somebody who can do this, and he immediately referred me. So they went ahead and got a hold of me, and they asked if I would be interested in doing a comic book for, and they didn't say what show it was. And I immediately was like, okay, cool, that's awesome, but I had learned from my mistakes. It's like, when do you need it by? And they're like, oh, we need it by Monday. And it was like Tuesday afternoon the week before, and I'm like, I can't do a comic book in like less than a week. And so they said, oh, well, come on down, we want to talk to you and explain to you what it is. So I went down, and this is the amazing thing about it. The place where they had shot the show was like literally right down the street from my house. I could have walked past it a dozen times. Never knew that that's where they shot the show. So I go in there and I'm like, holy cow, like this is like really it. And I wasn't a huge fan of the show because I actually watched the British show. And so like when the new show came on, I wasn't watching a whole lot of TV anyway. So I wasn't as starstruck by the show or being there, but they were very, very, very nice. They then explained to me what they needed, and then by explaining it to me, I said, well, you know, we could probably do a couple pages. So we went ahead and produced the artwork for the show, and the gentleman who played Toby was the guy who was in charge. I don't remember if he was the director of the episode or if he had a lot to, because he does a lot of other things aside from being a character on the show. And I don't remember his name, but the guy who plays Toby. But then he goes ahead and calls, they said, you know who we should talk to? We should talk to Mindy. And then they brought Mindy in. And then I have no memory of what Mindy said to me. Because when she walked in, I was just like, she was so pretty. Like, I was just like, holy cow. Like, and like on the show, they had like mucked her up. They dumped, like she was not as attractive. Like they did something to her to like make her less attractive. But this is like season 4, and I was just like, holy cow. And I'm like talking to her, but I don't hear anything. She's telling me what she's doing. Thank God Toby was writing all this stuff down.
Again.
So they were like, well, how's that? And I was like, yeah, okay, sounds like a good idea. And then sure enough, Toby gave me the list and stuff, and I just literally went home. I drew the pages, I colored them.
Win.
We made copies, we put them together. Tony did the lettering. My buddy Tony Fleece did the actual lettering on it. And sure enough, we dropped them off that Monday morning, and they went straight to shooting. It was crazy.
Wow.
Yeah. In addition to that, there's an episode where Steve Carell is leaving the show, and we saw the footage earlier today because I had made mention about it. And it's an episode where Steve is leaving the show and the character, and he decides he wants to help people with like these odd things, like, you know, unfinished business, like leave on good terms. And so they asked me, they called me up and they go, we need hentai porn. And I'm like, why are you calling me? And because I did the comic book. And so they were, and this is what I've learned a long time ago. You never say no. You always say, yeah, sure, I can totally do that. And then I got to go to somebody. It's like, hey, what's hentai? You know, it's like, I have no idea.
Sure.
No, I
knew what it was.
I have another story about that
Like,
too.
let me just get back to the catalog.
But it's
here.
way later. So I go ahead, and my buddy Tony's in the studio. He's the one who pulled all this stuff up for me. So we go ahead and we do it, and they shot it, but they edited it from the episode. And so it's online, and the whole scene is Leslie, him and Mike are fighting over this crossword puzzle book, and then as they lose control of it, it falls to the ground, and they cut to Leslie, and Leslie's like, it's called hentai, and it's art. And they ended up cutting it from the episode, and the only thing I can assume is that they thought maybe it was too creepy for the character. But yeah, so people ask about that all the time, and I just always think that's funny. But yeah, I'm the guy who did that for the show, too, as well.
Nice.
Yeah, it's weird.
He sold the original artwork?
Oh yeah, it's been gone. Yeah, it's been gone for years. Yeah, people still ask all the time. You wouldn't happen to have that? Yeah, no, it's all gone. Sorry.
Looks like we had another question from the chat. We'll go with Rob this time since I've been distracting Tone.
It's fine.
So, have you ever done any artwork and you thought it was terrible, but you still put it out, still turned it in?
Turned it into like a well, I do a lot of commission work, so I mean there are a ton of sketch cards that I've done that I turned in for upper deck and stuff that I was definitely not happy with, but you know, you got a deadline, you got to meet it, you just got to turn it in and suck it up and move on. Like that's kind of, so yeah, I guess I have. There's been a couple of commissions that I've done that I just go, I'm really happy with it, but again, you just got to move on, and you know, you can't dwell on that stuff too much. But yeah, there's been tons of sketch cards I could show you, I'm sure, that are out there circulating that people own. You could probably go to the, it's called, I think it's COMC, if I'm not mistaken. It's the collector card thing. Rob, do you know what I'm talking about? Is he in here?
What's that, Rob?
The collector card website thing. What's it called? COMC or something like that?
COMC.com.
And there's EPACs as well, right?
Repeat that, please.
EPACs? Is that the other one?
I didn't understand what you said. I'm sorry.
EPACs.
EPACs.
Yeah, there's another one, right? That's the other.
I'm not familiar with that one.
Okay.
But COMC.com is a website where people can send their collector cards by the bulk. They'll take a picture of each card. If it's damaged, they'll put it off to the side and let you know. They'll send photos of the cards back to you. You put the price on there that you want for the card, and then email them back and just let them sit there. And as you sell them, you make money. And you can use that money to buy other cards, but it's a lot cheaper than eBay. You can buy cards and just hold them there after you pay for them with your store credit. And when you get enough to ship, then just ship them. They used to do free shipping, but I don't think so anymore. But for all the sketch card artists out there that are watching, if you go to comc.com and you browse, put an artist's name inside there, and their cards will come up, and you can see how much they are, but you can always offer them less money. And the seller usually gives in it to at least 25% less. So
Yeah,
very good website.
Yeah, so I'm sure if you go on there, you'll find a lot of my cards being sold. The ones that and they're usually the ones that I'm that I had turned in and was not happy with, because clearly they're not happy with it either.
We got another question from the chat. Maurice Whaley asks, the first comic book you ever owned?
5 minutes and 34 seconds.
I'm not really sure, actually.
34
Just asking
seconds.
Generally,
Just generally.
whoever. I'm not sure. I had a lot of hand-me-downs, and I think I was like 3 when I got them, and I ended up hanging on to them for a very long time. And it was usually stuff from like the late 70s. I think I had one Justice League, I had a few Supermans, some Wonder Womans. I had a lot of, I come to think of it, a lot of my early stuff was DC. The earliest one that I actually remember though was it was a Marvel Tales, which I don't know if you know what those are, but they're like reissues of stories, and it was a reissue of the first appearance of Kraven the Hunter, and I don't remember what the Marvel Tales issue number is, but it's that one. That's one of the first ones that I remember.
How about you?
Most of the ones I remember were like either collections or like those 80-page Batman things. So many of them, but like those big giant treasury editions, I remember those a lot vividly. A lot of Carmine Infantino Batmans, a lot of Neil Adams stuff, Bill Fingers, stuff. I mean, all that stuff is great. So in Denver, Amy and Joe Smith are watching. JD. I said J-O. Hey, shout out. What's up to them? You like how I did that? It's like just smooth. Yeah, but that stuff, I love that stuff.
That smile, though.
You know, one of my favorite things is like Burt Reynolds in Smoking the Bandit. There's a scene where he pulls up, he's running away from a police car, and he stops and he's watching the police car go away, and he pulls up, and the camera's over here, and he pulls up, and the camera finally gets here, and then he stops and he looks right at the camera and he smiles and he runs off. So like whenever I'm like totally uncomfortable, I see something, I'm like,
Yeah.
What is it, 5 minutes? Is that what you said?
No, we got 3 minutes and 20 seconds.
So 5 minutes.
3
okay,
minutes
great.
and 16 seconds. 14, 13.
All right.
See if we got any more questions from the chat here. Looks like someone's asking beyond the comic book pages. Tell us like to be involved in that.
That's so funny.
That is is that on Amazon?
Yeah.
I'm involved with a lot of stuff. It's always funny when something happens, like when The Office was on and subsequently like repeats. Like whenever that stuff would pop up, people would either see something or they'd mention it. The Dexter thing, that was another thing whenever that pops up, because I'm gonna be weird. I mean, I'm wearing the shirt. I got the Dark Defender shirt on right now. When people see you on TV, like my phone starts blowing up, and you're like, oh shit. Like people are watching. People are paying attention. The thing about that is that is an interview I did so long ago. I had forgotten all about it. And when you watch the movie, I'm a mess. I'm like a 500-pound something monster of a guy, and it's weird because I think the movie had just come out like just as I started like dropping all this weight, so it was pretty weird to like go back and like go, holy shit, like look at that. That was a movie that Michael Valentine had done. He put that together. And he didn't, I guess, either he didn't know a whole lot of people or he was looking for people. And again, it might have been another one of those instances where he went to the comic book shop, asked my buddy there, and he brings it back to me. And all of a sudden, I got a guy in my studio for a whole day, and I'm talking to him. And again, I'm not even kidding. We shot for a whole day just talking. And then when you watch the movie, I think there's like a total of like 30 seconds, you know, maybe in the middle. But he ends the movie with me, which was like the sweetest thing because I don't even remember what I said. But the fact that I was the first person.
1 minute left.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But the fact that I was like the first person to be interviewed and then he chose me to be the last person in the movie, I that made me like really, really, really happy because again, it was just very sweet and unexpected, to say the very least.
I remember like that was actually when I saw that. It's so funny they brought that up. That was right after I had just met you. I was really new. We weren't hanging out much. I think I've gone to 1 or 2 sketch groups.
We had talked about you not coming anymore.
Yeah, and how much the first Rob was better than new Rob. And
well, we still talk about that.
We still talk. And I saw it. I had it on in the background on Amazon. And I'm like just sort of halfway paying attention. I heard it. I kind of looked. It's like, holy crap. And then I immediately texted. He's like, dude, I just saw your thing. I did exactly what you just said.
Yeah, exactly. And it happens all the time. And it's very sweet. It's very, very, very sweet. And the funny part about that is sometimes like I won't even get the message like immediately. Like I get it like the next morning or something because like at the time. Oh, wait, we didn't get a countdown.
Yeah, dude.
A little extra time.
I think you should give us an extra minute. That's what
I really don't need an extra minute, but
How about we go to Gabe?
of course not. You're drawing Scooby-Doo.
We'll go to
All right.
Gabe and give them some extra time.
We're going to count down to 15 seconds. 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 7, 10, 9, 6,
Man, that
4,
got really out of whack.
7.
I didn't realize that's what you were doing. I'm just like,
Shit just got weird. I mean, stuff just
Oh,
got weird.
ding, 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 ding. Rob, we gave you so much extra time. I mean, Brandon was holding tone up forever.
I mean, I was talking.
He was
too.
talking.
All
I
right,
mean, it
all
was
right, well,
unreal.
Okay, look. All right, Scooby-Doo,
He drew that in 2 minutes.
Universe X, Captain America.
He drew that in 2 minutes.
You know, I know, but all right.
We're going to have to allow them to.
Scooby's kind of a basic character, though.
It is a basic character.
All right, so they're probably going to finish some of this out. I'm sure they'll finish a little bit more of it out during time.
Let's let them finish them out.
All right, so here's where I need your help,
No,
Brandon.
let's go ahead and
Brandon,
decide now.
you got to come back here and make sure this is right.
Okay.
That's fine.
And we're going to let Darren jump in there and do that and let you. Random.org. People want to win something.
Man.
They,
All
you know
right.
what I'm saying? They want to win something. So,
All right.
what are we giving away? We know what we're giving away there, right? We're going to give away those 2 books, correct?
Right.
We
We'll,
gotta-
we'll let them finish
These
it
are
out.
fantastic.
Yeah. So why don't we do this? Why don't we do a couple random.org real quick? Let's do, because we talked a lot about Jimmy
One of them's
Halbert. Let's
finished, too.
do the. How about this? Let's do the raw copy. I have a raw copy.
We're just now seeing it,
Okay,
by the way.
we're not giving away the 9.8 yet. The raw copy. And let's do what's behind it. How about that one right there, the skull?
Okay.
Man, that's amazing. So we're gonna give away a raw copy.
A raw copy of Jimmy Halpert.
Yep,
That'd be first place.
correct.
Second place will be a Tony Rodriguez original
And that's going to be last place.
And Ren and Stimpy Show, number 1 will be last place.
All right.
That sound good?
That sounds great.
Okay.
And then they're going to finish out that. And
But we're still working on these?
Oh, I don't know.
He wants us to still finish these.
Oh, I thought we were gonna show them as is. And
I was done, but
you're
I
going
mean, now
while,
I got
while
more
you're
time
doing
to
all
go ahead
that,
and do
make
some
sure I
cool
got the
stuff.
names.
See, I was
think
doing
do.
like
I don't think
apocalypse
anybody new came on the
world.
wall.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got it.
Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Hey, while y'all are,
Yeah, I looked
why
at
don't we
it.
let,
It's weird.
we going to let them vote, or do you want to go ahead and do one right here?
Let them finish out, and I'll go ahead and run this list.
Okay, well, you might want to turn it this way so we can see you
Oh, yeah.
a little bit.
Yeah, if you want to finish.
First place, Jimmy Halpert.
Adventures of Jimmy Halpert.
Not
the
the
raw
gr-
copy.
the raw copy.
The raw copy. We don't have it right here right now. Second place is getting original art sketch by Tone Rodriguez.
That's
the
cool.
OMG.
Yeah, we like that one.
Definitely. And then last place is going to get a graded Ren and Stimpy Show number 1, graded 9.4. Awesome book. Got a little glitter on there. Let me show you.
It
There you
does.
go.
There you go. That's good.
There you go. So we're going to go ahead and randomize this. We're going to roll 2 dice on this. So we're going to randomize the list 7 times.
7 times. Lucky number 7. Here we go.
Good luck. You got 1.
I haven't been at a show in Florida in years. This was
2. We got quite a few names
I
on
got
there.
a few names on there, don't I?
We got 3. 4. 5. 6. And the final randomization, number 7. First place, Marcy Mezzo. You're going to get a raw copy of The Adventures of Jimmy Halpert. Second place is Aubrey O'Neill. You're going to get an original Tom Rodriguez sketch on this blank ash can. And last place, Damon Pelican. You're going to get this awesome graded Ren and Stimpy number 1, 9.4.
Let me write that down. Sorry, I should have been writing that down. So Marcy was.
Marcy was first place for the raw.
I know Aubrey.
Gabe is actually right there. And I'm here. I was there. I was actually trying to reply to you on the iPad, but I was told it would switch back to me. So we're doing a little bit of finishing up here, I suppose.
Oh, that's right. Thank you. Forgive me.
You're good.
I'm not a trained professional.
I don't think any of us are at this point. It's a bit of chaos, but we're figuring it out on our
it's fun
first live.
Yeah, it's fun stuff.
Oh, it's great. It could have been a lot worse. We're figuring it out.
Yeah.
I was trying to pay attention to what Brandon was asking here on these cards. I'm sure he asked all of them. I saw one here a minute ago. I don't know if he asked it or not.
What?
I will ask you, Tone. Let's see. Justin actually asked it. Let's see here if I can find it. We'll show him singing.
Set of the. Oh wow. We're not giving them away. We're not giving them away.
Show him off, or what are we doing?
Giving them away. We're giving that whole set away.
Really?
So one winner, right? As one winner.
Okay.
Wow. The whole set is one winner.
And these are, okay, we'll talk about it in a second. I
That
got a question for him real quick, and we'll talk about it in a second.
That's OMG. Oh, go ahead.
All right, Justin says, what is the comic that got away from you? And it's, okay, he's saying you had it and you wish you kept it, or you just had it back? I guess
Like a real comic book. Like I mean,
it just says a comic that got away.
I just sold my Hulk 181, my Hulk 182, my Hulk 180, my giant size X-Men #1, signed by Stan Lee. Got rid of a bunch of John Byrne signed.
You need my hat?
No, I don't. No, I mean, it's got to be done. Sometimes you just got to do that, you know. You got bills, you got things you got to take care of. So, yeah, it bothers me, but, you know, the thing is, we were talking about on the way up, I didn't pay hardly anything for those things.
You know,
like,
there's tons of them out there.
Yeah, but I think I'm done with those because I'm not going to spend, what's a Hulk 181 right now? A decent one. 400 to start.
4,000.
Yeah, mine had the stamp cut out of it.
Okay.
So, you know, we're talking about 4 to
600.
yeah, 7, you know. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to spend that kind of money on that. If I'm going to spend, you know, $600, it's going to be, you know, on you know, a part for the motorcycle or a decent bicycle or something. You know what I mean? I'm not going to do that. Like, if I could get them, like, really inexpensive like I did originally 30-something years ago, absolutely, in a heartbeat. But unless I start making, like, millions of dollars, there's no reason why. Because I don't need them. That's the other thing. That's the amazing thing about them. As much as I love those original books, the printing's kind of rough. It's all newsprint, and in 1,000 years, those things, first off, it won't matter to me because I won't be here. But they're going to disappear. They're just going to fade away. They're just going to fall apart because they're horrible paper. But they always reprint the books. You know, they always have these really nice collections of them. I love the collections. But yeah, those things get away from me. I mean, I'm just annoyed by it, but, you know, like I said, it pays the bills. So thank you for opening that wound.
I didn't do that.
All the time. I watched you give stuff away a lot.
I do.
All the time.
I give away all those Avengers 10s, man. It's like I'm very generous.
You're overtly generous.
Yeah.
I like making people happy.
I
Screw
do.
them. It's all about me.
Allison said hi, Darren.
Hi, Allison.
Hi, Allison.
Your wife?
Yes.
Oh.
I think she's still in the other room here somewhere.
Oh, she's actually here?
Yeah, she's been here the whole time, just
Holy cow.
kicked back in the office watching this the whole time.
Thank you so much. That is very sweet of her.
I mean, she come in, right?
All right. Chris, you want to you want to do this cam here? Is it live? Are we here? All right. I'm told we're going to give these away, and these are all metal.
So metal.
That's so metal, yeah. I'm going to go through these. I don't know how well you can see them here. But flip through these here.
Oh, those are like our OMG metal trading cards.
No,
Right.
Those things are. Oh, my mic. Oh, my mic's
Gabe,
on.
turn your mic on.
Yeah, these things are awesome. And all metal trading cards. And these are not like the printing plates, are they? They're just
No, they're just like printed on.
they're just
metal.
printed
They're
on.
Crazy.
Yeah. These are cool.
They're very awesome.
And we'll be giving these away as a whole set, is what I'm told.
It's madness.
I haven't even seen some of these.
I'll hand them to you in just a second.
Oh no, it's all good. I don't need to see them. I'll see them
I don't wanna
eventually.
see 'em
no, I'll
anyways.
just see them eventually. Is my point.
You did this one. Oh, you did.
Yeah, that is one of ours. That's from our old Emerald City comic book, the sketchbook thingy that never came out.
I see your name on several of these here.
That Angela one I saw, that's mine. No, that's
It's getting warm under these lights.
Enoch.
Sweating over here.
Yeah, it's funny. We have LED lights that put off no heat, and then you have other lights that put off a bunch of heat. So
I used to be very, very heavy. I am not hot at all.
I'm good.
I'm always
I'm good.
cold.
I'm
yeah.
normally the hot one.
Yeah. What's the board say?
So
Shout out Tony Rodriguez, Rob Broussard, Joseph Zay, Maurice, Ryan Cade, Chris Neon, Jeremy Clark, Scott Musa, Jake Goodman, Candace Daly, Chelsea Dearly, Peter Smith, Albert Morales, Raymond Lee, Chad Harden, Hale Garza, Philip Steele, Raymond Goy, Robert Dieterle, Edwin, Bill Morrison, Raven Gregory, Matt Haley, our printer, Derek Hay, at Custom Kiwi Print, and Urban Texas. Your mic off? The whole time?
It's muted.
So we're sorry you guys didn't hear anything Gabe just said. He did a shout out to OMG. Let me know if you guys could hear him so we can make him do it again if you did. I'm waiting for the comments. Did you guys hear Gabe or not?
Please say you did.
Well, wait. We're going to see if the comments heard him or not.
I didn't realize that I can watch the live feed of our video.
That's what we're.
That is hilarious.
Yeah, it's been on my phone the whole time.
Yeah, mine's over somewhere.
So I can see everybody.
And here I've been sitting here looking at nude midgets.
What?
What's wrong with you?
Hang on a second.
Oh, that's right.
Okay. OMG shout out Tone Rodriguez, Rob Broussard, Jose Varice, Ryan Kincaid, Chris Enotz, Jeremy Clark, Mustafa Musa, Jake Goodman, Candace Daly, Chelsea Dearly, Peter Smith, Albert Morales, Raymond Lee, Chad Harden, Ale Garza, Philip Steele, Raymond Goy, Robert Dearly, Edwin, Bill Morrison, Raven Gregory, Matt Haley, our printer Derek Day at Custom Kiwi Print in Irving, Texas, and all others that will be contributing to OMG.
Whoop, whoop. Awesome.
Gabe. Oh man, we gotta get you opened up a little more, man. Yes.
What does
Yeah.
open up mean?
Oh, do you hear him? He's like just so.
Monotone.
Oh no, I get that. You know, hey, look, man, it's like
It's your show.
but he's gonna do it his way, man. That's.
He'll get there
yeah,
eventually.
man. That's again.
Okay. Awesome. I'll write his name.
Oh, we'll get him there eventually. It's okay.
Okay.
Do what you wanna do. Just as long as what you do is what everyone wants you to do.
Like your song you got there.
Did you say doo doo?
Yes, I did say doo-doo. That's from a South Park episode.
You guys have any more questions for me to ask? What else we got here?
That is a good one. What
Those
was
lizard
my
man
first
tactics.
comic book?
That's right.
Hang on a second. I mean, you gotta go back over. I gotta grab my phone.
Lizard man tactics? What does that mean?
I don't know. Sean said, the only comment he says, those lizard man tactics.
Candace said, "Don't pick on me, Darren, because I'm precious." Apparently. That's hilarious. Anyways,
Where are you on YouTube?
yeah,
I'm on YouTube.
I'm watching it right now.
So
What was my first comic book?
your first comic book? I know. Do you know?
Not at all.
Really?
I'm being serious. I don't remember.
Well, I got.
Scooby Doo.
Was it?
Yes.
Okay.
Is your mic on, Marty?
Probably not.
Yeah, it is.
There it is.
No, no.
That is.
We can leave them nice.
Got you.
Yeah.
Okay, I got
What
you.
was
I
your
know.
question?
His, it wasn't his. Who asked? What was Gabe's first?
That was
Oh.
Maurice Welly.
No.
What was Gabe's first comic book?
Yes.
Oh, okay. What was Gabe's first comic book?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a. You remember? I actually, after we really started collecting, I ended up putting it in a. I mean, it was War Smooth Out.
Oh,
we
yeah.
still have it.
Yeah, I remember it now.
It's
I know what comic
number
you're talking
37
about.
is
I
number
didn't.
37. I know that.
I know what comic you're talking about. I didn't know
Yeah.
that was my first.
That's the first one that I really remember you actually, reading and liking. Anyway, so I remember after we really started collecting, we put that comic in a back and board.
Mm-hmm.
Bag and board.
Got
So-
one from TJ, and he says, I don't know. What is Tracy? Is that
It's actually TJ Reese.
a TJ? Okay.
I don't know how he gets that out of that, but
All right. So sorry, I don't know you yet. They do.
I do.
What is your worst comic creator experience, and who was it with? And that's for the room.
Drama.
Yeah.
Hey.
Here, let's go ahead. You know, I gotta be around some of these.
And
Yeah,
live.
we're not-
It's
we're not- we
live.
can't talk- Sorry, TJ. I know you're confrontational, but we can't do that.
No, I don't mind doing it. I'm just saying, I just gotta remember I gotta deal with it later. So.
Yeah, we're not gonna do that.
Oh
Let's-
no.
Okay,
All
so
right, let's go. All right, let's
You
go.
go first.
The worst comic creator.
No.
Experience.
What is your worst comic creator experience? You don't have to say who it was with. You can just
Well, I can tell you mine.
you can just say your worst experience, but you don't have to say who it was with.
Yeah, you don't have to be.
Therefore,
No, I can tell you mine. This is mine. It wasn't my worst comic creator experience. Was not with the creator. It was with me. I paid for a Jim Lee experience to go meet Jim Lee.
that was last year.
yeah,
Yeah.
we just talked about this.
Yeah. And I met to meet him, and I went up there to meet him, and I opened up my bag, and I left all the comics at the hotel. So that's the worst experience I've ever had.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
You're doing not.
It's my doing, but that's my worst experience. You know what? Most creators to me have always been nice.
Yeah.
Most of them.
I was gonna say, mine was I don't have one really. Everybody seems to be fairly nice, or at least around us they do. Around people they do.
Yeah.
Whether they are or not home.
Well, we go spend money. So
Okay. So TJ, his middle name is Reese.
This spot, mics do not like to pick up this spot. They'll pick up there too. Over there fine, back here fine. But this spot here, the hot seat, no mic. And that's why
you
the
used to
echo
talk
is.
louder.
No, I don't need to talk louder. It should pick up fine. It's how it normally is, but for whatever reason, the
Either
hot
way.
seat, and that's why there's an echo tonight.
So what was the next question?
What's my favorite comic book? I don't know.
What?
I don't know.
First appearance of Gabe's Cave.
Listen to him.
It is a
Which
solid
one,
choice.
Rob? the one, the front cover, or the first appearance?
First appearance of Gabe's Cave.
OMG Horror Anthology Ashcan edition. Your probably favorite, really?
I
I
really
know.
don't know. I don't know. I like a lot of them.
His favorite comic book he has is Amazing Spider-Man.
AF-15, yeah, that's one of my favorites. I also like Hulk 181 though.
But your favorite comic book you have is
Yeah.
Amazing Spider-Man #1.
Amazing Spider-Man #1 or AF-15?
You have Amazing Spider-Man #1.
Okay. Yeah, you're right.
That's probably your favorite you have.
Yeah.
That's the favorite that you have of mine as well.
He's a Spider-Man fan. He likes all the symbiotes, all the pretty much all the symbiotes of Spider-Man, right?
Yeah.
That's your favorite, probably?
Yeah.
That's what you draw. Actually,
Yeah.
Gabe does draw. He draws symbiotes of Spider-Man.
In class when I'm bored.
Yeah. All right. Do you think the cons? This is from Jason. Do you think the cons will go back and how they've been? I'm sorry, to how they've been, or will the interaction between the artist and the public change?
I think they will.
I think they'll go back.
I think just given enough time, they have to. I mean, if
Sure.
everything goes back to normal, or at least somewhat normal, I think they, for sure, I definitely do think that they will. I mean, these guys have to make money. Everybody's got to make money. So I don't think that the interaction between the artist and the public will change.
I don't either.
I mean,
No,
not unless everybody decides to not make art anymore.
Yes,
No, that's what I'm saying. I mean, I don't think it will change. I think that if anything, I think people, everything goes back to normal. Whatever, we get rid of the coronavirus. I think that people will
Exactly
be.
how the coronavirus sounds.
Yep.
Yeah, I think if anything, people will be happier to go back out to something like that, and anything.
Tracy, TJ said he's TJ Reese. He said he says no creator dinging. He said no creators dinging your comics, changing prices on you.
No creator dinging your comics or changing prices on you. And then
He
you
said
can read
mine
his.
was Lou Ferrigno. Lou. I
Fregno.
thought- Yeah. Rob, you had a great experience with him, didn't you?
Yes, I did. I mean, he
Rob
was
D.
probably one of the
I'm sorry,
nicest-
Rob D. You had a great experience with Lou, didn't
Probably,
you?
yeah. I went to a pinball convention in Dallas, Texas, basically up in Frisco, and he happened to be there. He was probably the nicest guy I've ever met. Don't see how anybody could ever talk bad about him. My experience with him was awesome.
All right, so
See, I've heard a lot of people saying they had problems with him.
we can't. He's hearing. Go ahead.
That's exactly what the thing is. He was having problems hearing, so by the end of the show, he's miserable and he's annoyed and he's tired and whatnot. And the thing is, he hears better now than he has in the past. Like he's had some procedures done and he can hear better. But he's always been really nice to me. And this is the thing. I've always heard the horror stories of people saying that there was a problem, like he was unfriendly, or he was not pleasant to be dealing with.
He was the whole.
Well, yeah, but
I
I
mean-
mean, but it's just I also leave people alone. I don't bother people,
Bother
So-
me all the time.
Like I said, people. So he was at one of the shows I was at. And of course, I was ignoring him, leaving him alone because I didn't want to deal with him or like address him or bother him or have a bad experience, I guess, is one thing. But there was this little kid, this maybe 11, 12-year-old kid that would come over to me, and I was drawing these Alien versus Predator sketch cards. And so he waited in line, and he finally got up to the front. He said, "Can I get an Alien versus Predator card?" And I'm like, "Yeah, absolutely." It's like, which one do you like more, Alien or Predator? And so I draw the card for him. He goes, "Oh, thanks." And he ran off, and the line would build up, and he ended up coming back. And I didn't have any rules like you can't get more than one card. I was there for the people that I was doing the cards with, Inkworks. So it's like I paid no attention to like how many times the same person got in line. So the kid would get back in line and says, "Can I get a Predator now?" And so so I drew him with Predator, and he found it, and he ran off. Then more people, because again I just kept going and going and going, and then after a bit he showed up again, and he came, and he was very careful, and he goes ahead and he goes, "Can I get an Alien for my brother?" And I'm like, "Yeah, absolutely, right on." So I went ahead and I drew one for his brother, and again. At no point was there a no in me. This is what I was doing. I had no idea this was Lou's son. No idea.
Aww.
No idea. So this kid comes over, this older kid, and he goes, "Hey man, thanks a lot. I just got this card for my brother." I say, "Oh, well, cool. Hey, you're the kid. Oh, you're the brother. Hey, right on. Cool. Right on. Awesome." So what are you doing here? I mean, are you guys working, or are you guys just enjoying the show? Like I'm always trying to get a little something from him. And he says, my dad, he's over here at this booth around the corner. I'm like, "Oh, right on, all right, cool. Are you guys having a good show?" "Yeah, having a great time." So, "All right, bud, man, you take care of you." be good and, you know, say hey to your brother and blah, blah, blah. And about 10 minutes goes by, and Lou walks over, and you could have knocked me over with a feather. And he does the whole thing where he goes, hey, you know, hey, thanks a lot. And he sticks his hand out. I'm like, hey, thanks a lot for what? Like, what? You know, like, what did I do? And he then explains to me that thank you for doing these drawings for his kids. I really appreciate it. It's like, those were your kids. It's like, dude, don't sweat it. It's not a problem. So ever since then,
No problem, Mr. Ferrigno. You're very welcome.
Totally cool. Totally super awesome. As a matter of fact, because this is back when I was super heavy, like he'd never like really given me like any kind of like, you know, like not talking to me because, you know, I wasn't, you know, fit or whatever. And there was another reason to give him a lot of room, right? We just saw him, 2-3 years ago at Alamo City, and he was there. But I had dropped all this weight, and I'm like, he's not going to recognize me. So I waited until he didn't have a line, and sure enough, when I finally see that he's open, I'm like, he looks miserable. Like, you could already tell, like, he's already had a rough day and whatnot. But I went ahead and I found some photos on my phone, and I pulled them up and have them ready. And so sure enough, he walks up, and you can kind of see that showman thing he does where he's working the table, and he goes, oh, hey, how you doing? You know, he starts, like, perking up a little bit. But you can already tell it's just the show stuff. Sure. And I go, hey, Lou, how you doing? I don't want to bother you. And I said, I haven't seen you in a while. I didn't know if you were going to recognize me. And that's when I turned the camera around and showed him the picture. And he was like, holy cow. Like he immediately recognized me. And it was just really cool because, again, he's always been super nice. Super, super nice. That's awesome. I always feel bad when people say they have had a bad experience with him. And I always tell them, give him another shot.
Absolutely.
Yeah, super nice guy.
You know, it's when people can't hear, it's hard, seriously. Someone asked me.
Wait, I got one here. Let me see, where was it at? It said, Damon says, I'd like to know when Rob is going to finish that cover.
Have we kept the camera, the timer running? This is what, 38 minutes, 40 minutes now?
No, you never shut up.
So it should give you plenty of time to finish that drawing.
Yeah, I got the outline. I mean, I can't color it. I don't make colors with me, but shoot.
Just some crayons?
Someone asked me.
Use crayon.
Weaver of Shadows asked, Marty, what was your first comic that I bought? Well, my first comic that I bought was Star Wars #1. That was my first comic to buy, and I had bought just about, you know, a lot of the series. I didn't have the whole series, and they were readers to me. I mean, I read them, and I still have them. I don't have them no more. Actually, my son Darren has them. And so I kept them all these years, and just ones that I bought. And anyway, yeah, Star Wars #1 was my first comic. Who else?
Maurice Whaley said, what do you think is your best drawing and why?
Who are we talking?
General question.
General question. All right, so both of you. What do you think is your best?
Mine's my Slade Wilson.
I don't know.
Right there.
Tough, man. Yeah, it's clearly this one. You mean the one on the wall?
One on the wall.
Oh yeah, it's clearly this one.
I like the Carnage more.
Yeah, he does.
I like the
Carnage
more.
Your best drawing was?
My best drawing that I have?
Well, yeah, see, that's where I'm going with this.
Oh.
Yeah.
My best drawing. All right, so
It's tough, right?
Oh, wait, are we going with the ones that we own?
Well, yeah,
that we own.
Oh, okay.
We own a lot.
That we own? I like that Tom Hardy Venom right there.
Right.
That's his favorite.
Okay,
Yep.
My favorite is probably going to be. I know it. I just.
You don't want to say it?
You know what? Hey, I do. You know
it's
what?
That one that was stolen, right?
That's it.
All right, well, we can't talk about
it. My favorite is Bob Kane.
That Bob Kane. It's very nice. It's very nice. Mine. I have a Wonder Woman pencil page that Phil Jimenez did from his first or second issue on Wonder Woman. And it's just Wonder Woman by herself. There's no lettering, there's no nothing, just pencils. And it is beautiful.
That's awesome.
God, I love that piece. Thinking what else do I got?
I look at see the Johnny D right back to the Green Hornet #1
Yes, sir.
on the wall.
That's beautiful.
It's so detailed.
Yeah.
And the building, you know how you were talking today about the, what'd you call it?
Perspective.
Perspective?
Yeah.
Okay. I look at that, and when you were talking about that this morning, or this afternoon, I was thinking about that picture right there.
Oh, neat.
And thinking about how detailed that is and straight and stuff like that. That was pretty cool.
You telling me your favorite's not the one that's on the back of your office door?
Yeah, that's right.
My favorite has to be one of the first paintings that Allison did. It's a canvas, and it's about this big. It's like it's like some trees and I don't know what you call it. It's got a skyline and a galaxy in the background. She was gonna throw it away, and I wouldn't let her do it.
That is cool. She did some phenomenal
For just like she was just like, okay, I'm gonna start painting now.
city skylines.
Really,
No doubt she did.
She was like, I'm just gonna start painting now, and just painted. But yeah, it's upstairs. Actually, he's gonna hang stuff up this week, and they're all sitting out, and it was one of the ones that was gonna hang up.
Hey, it's time for a giveaway, y'all.
What?
It's time for a giveaway, yeah. Yeah, what are we giving away? Yeah, that's a good song, man. Did y'all hear that?
What?
Give it away, give it away, give it away now. That's Red Hot Chili Peppers, right?
That's right.
Yeah, we just
Huh?
can't use
You
it.
guys are recording this because now you have that bite. You can, instead of using the original song, you can just use his version of it.
There you go.
Or you can just record your own.
Are we going to give away their art?
We're going to give away y'all's art from earlier, right?
From what they've been working on.
Oh, y'all are still working on those.
I've been working on one of those.
We're waiting on Rob to get done.
Robbie, you ain't
Show
through yet?
these here.
I'm done. I'm just digging around at this point.
We can show these here at least.
Yeah,
one.
show them.
We got Scooby Doo.
Allison, why am I still the only one working right now? Get back to
I
those
just saw that.
comics.
That's
Jeremy Clark's over here saying, why am I still the only one working? Well, you're supposed to be here, Jeremy.
Yeah, but Marty, if you think about it, this is work.
Yeah, this is work.
It's just more fun.
This is fun.
Yeah.
Oh, it's really not work for us.
Nope.
All right, let's see.
What
Anybody
comic
else?
would you trade your entire collection to
All right,
get?
now we'll show this one off here.
Which comic would I trade my entire collection for?
Yeah.
Oh, Captain America Comics #1. Hands down. I would give up my entire collection.
Time's up. Really, 10 more minutes. That's what Brian Weigel said.
You wouldn't trade your entire
All right,
collection for like.
so-
We need to vote.
Huh?
We need to vote.
Superman one, actually.
Let's vote.
More
Oh, we need to vote.
You
Hey,
could sell it.
hey.
and then get the.
Whoa, 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 whoa! It's
Captain
time
America Comics #1.
to
We
vote.
gotta vote first.
We gotta vote.
Can't give these away until we vote. Look.
Yeah.
Let's sit them here.
All right, let's look and see who's up. Well,
Mm.
that's not what Captain looked like 30 minutes ago.
He didn't have a leg.
All right, so we're voting. All right, we need some votes, guys. Let's get on there and vote. Captain or Scoob?
Mm.
I was going for an apocalyptic Scooby.
All right.
Got some
Marcy
goggles
said
here and a
Scoob.
mohawk.
Yeah.
Marie said Cap. Tracy said Scoob. Gabe said Cap. Look at that.
Oh, man.
Batman.
What about my drawing?
I like to-
Honor says Rob.
Okay.
Weaver says
Okay. wait, wait.
Capo. Sean says Cap.
You never forget me?
Justin said I vote for Rob,
Cap.
but he gets a -5 points for being. He's disqualified. What do you mean -5 points? He's disqualified. What are y'all talking about? I'm going to step in here. All right, Jeremy Clark said Scoob. JD. Jeremy Clark, you're the cap guy. What's up with that?
10.
Traitor, look at there.
It's not his cap.
Well, we got 10 on Captain and
Jason
6
said
on
Scoob.
Scoob.
Matt Denham said Scoob.
7 on.
Casey said Cap.
11, 12.
Hey, Casey, apologize to you for earlier. I really didn't mean to.
Ryan wants
I really
that
didn't mean
cap.
to say what I said. It just slipped out about the steak. Sorry. Okay. Candace said Cap.
Well, we have
Damon said Scoob.
We have-
Both.
Thank you.
Hard to pick. I love both. I won't Cap though.
So,
All right.
but I want that cap, so we're counting that for cap.
13. So 13 on Cap and 9 on, or no,
No, let's
What,
count that.
David, where are you?
12 on Scoob.
Well, hang on a second. Then I'm the breaker. I'm
You asked
Scoob.
me to draw Universe X Captain
All right.
America, and
Anyway,
you're gonna
Scoob.
vote for
Scoob.
Scooby-Doo?
It's tie. And look here, tie goes
That's for
to.
you, Damon.
It goes to actually. I'm calling the shots here. I'm the
Scoob.
executive.
I got Scoob here.
Oh well, that's winner. Winner,
That's it.
chicken dinner. There we go.
I'll be honest with
Ah.
you, he was finished an hour ago.
Winner, chicken dinner.
That's it.
It is Scoob. Let's see.
I'm
Tie.
amazed. I'm just really amazed that he had a full like 20-minute conversation and still did it.
And still did.
And still did.
With the,
Hey,
with the,
all
Details
details
didn't
aside,
come
listen.
till an hour afterwards.
All detail aside, that's not what we're talking
the
about.
thing is, Scoob's a simple
So,
character.
This go around. Let's see.
We're blocking the camera.
Oh, Brock,
So,
block the camera.
How many number wise?
60 goes to you this
Huh?
time,
Cap was it? It was that cap.
and 20 goes to you because you got disqualified.
About who?
Hey, what
There you
about
go.
third place?
Ah, third place. What? What are we giving away for third place?
Need something else
I
now?
drew the bad symbol.
Is that trash?
I drew the bad
Grab you
symbol.
something while we have a.
Man, that doesn't count. You can't even give that away.
It's not fair.
I'm drunk.
But you do have something to give away, don't you?
We did. Where's it at?
I can give him.
Gosh, what do I have to give away? Let me see. I thought I was. I am on. Am I on? I'm on. I'm on fire. Oh my God.
All right, so third place, what do we call third place?
Last place.
Last place. But you're not last here. What?
If you're not first, you're last.
All right, so. Wait, look.
They're all there.
Oh, they ain't either. We got a fridge full of them.
You gotta be kidding.
Okay, what do we got to give away? I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 different metal cards. Brandy, you want to show those off?
Hey, Allison, could you please
Do what? Are you buying
bring one of those BLs in the refrigerator?
Aren't you the wiener?
Rob is needing something to drink.
I don't need anything. I got grape soda right here.
Not you. Allison, can you please bring one of those BLs to the studio, please?
Yeah, okay.
These are all metal cards.
Oh, we got another set of those? Or is that the first set?
This is a bigger set.
Using the can, or are you going to the
Did
kitchen?
we ever give away that set?
Can?
We added this one in there.
Are you going to the can or the kitchen?
Get the heck out of here.
You got me a drink?
All right,
So-
that's last place?
That's the last place
All right,
prize,
so first place gets Scoob, right?
right?
First place gets Scoob.
No.
Second place gets.
Your dad said they're in the fridge.
I don't know what
Captain,
he wrote.
Captain. Right?
And third place, and last place gets the metal cards.
Are you saying that it didn't look that obvious that that was
Time was up. It was like I seen like somebody got his leg broke. You know, he didn't have a leg. He didn't have a leg.
It doesn't matter. Someone's going to get some
That
sweet
was-
art.
First of all, think about it. First of all, Captain America, you know, you can't kill him. He never died in war, so I mean, sure he didn't have he didn't have a leg blown off.
Well, let's give it away.
Let's give it away.
Give it away, give it away.
All right, I'm going to roll 2 dice.
Give it away now.
Looks like we got 7 again.
So, are you really doing
Crazy.
that right?
I'm doing it right.
No way. That's 7 every time.
All right. 1,
Save people with it.
2, 3, 4,
Turn yours off and back on. I don't think it's...
5,
JD, you still there?
I'm here. Can you hear me?
6,
I'll pick you up through here. It's not muted, is it?
and 7. All right. Number 1, first place, who gets the Scooby-Doo, Michael Davis.
Michael Davis.
Michael Davis gets Scooby-Doo. Second place for the Captain America, Lords of the Long Box.
Lords of the Long Box.
And last
Lordy,
place,
lordy, lordy.
who gets the metal cards, JC Toll 70. JC Toll 70.
I don't know who JC Toll 70 is. Who is JC Toll 70?
Let us know in the chat. We've got some metal cards for
Are
you.
they on Facebook?
They might be on Facebook.
Give me a spelling there.
JCTULL 70.
I'm fine. I don't need it.
Are y'all gonna talk? They're live. Y'all are live.
Oh, sorry, we didn't realize we were on here.
Yeah, you're, y'all talk.
Okay.
We were talking about Scooby-Doo Apocalypse, and we're looking at images of it. Who did the artwork for that?
I have no idea.
Just said on the internet.
I wasn't looking at that. I was trying to find one cover that I've seen. It was a very weird cover. But
I'm gonna keep wrapping up this, adding to this thing. Just because, whatever.
I really wish I had a photo of my Slade Wilson. It's sitting on the
Of your what? What is it?
Slade Wilson.
Speak up.
I had a Deathstroke that I did because I asked one of my friends, what should I draw? And they're like, you should draw Deathstroke because that's awesome. And I was like, okay.
Alright, cool.
And it's sitting right underneath my TV
Yeah.
at home.
Okay, we're going to do another giveaway, you guys.
Are they live back in the back room or the front room?
I have no idea.
Are you doing the phone commercial?
But yeah.
Yeah, so you like to draw too, huh?
Yeah. You were going to give me a glove.
Huh?
You were going to give me the glove.
Right, it was.
And I was like, I don't need it.
That's right. Yeah, you can find it on Amazon.
Gotcha. So we're going to give away...
If I was that interested in drawing, I'd probably already have one.
They put the smudging and stuff, but they're not really necessary.
Let me see here. So talk about a little bit about this one.
Okay, this is a recreation by Tom Rodriguez. A recreation is when you take a comic cover and you redraw it yourself. And this one is a metal print. It's on metal. So
I
there's
don't
a
know.
nice good shine to it. But this one's extra special because it has this
Yeah, nothing.
on the back.
I think he just wants
So you get an extra bonus with this one. This is going to be first
I
place.
was worried that my hand was going to be in the way of that camera, but
What we got over there?
You got Angela.
And we got Angela.
That was the only camera.
This one is going to be second place. And let's see if there's any surprise in the back of that one. Nope, no surprise. But it is signed by Tone right here. What else we got? That's it.
I got you.
This one right here?
No, let's go, third place. What do we got for third place? Has these already been given away?
No.
Huh?
No.
Let's give away one of those.
There you go.
Still not.
Got it. And this is for third place. Sorry, guys.
Last place.
All right.
AKA
Oh, I'm
third
sorry.
place.
First, second, and last.
First, second, and last.
First, second, and last. If that rolls a 7 again.
So first place,
First place,
second place, last place.
dead last.
Dead last. I've got 23 people watching. How many got on Facebook? Are we
All right.
counting those two?
Yes. We've got all those people on the list.
Okay, good deal. Good deal. That's nice to hear, JD.
All right, so we rolled a 6 this time.
Oh, it is different. There
It
you
is
go.
different. We rolled a 6. So I'm going to randomize this list 6 times.
6 times. Here we go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Let's go. We got Michael Davis won first place, won 2 in a row right there, just at luck of the draw.
Michael Davis.
Michael Davis won first place, got the Amazing Spider-Man recreation with the sketch on the back. Super sweet. Congratulations.
All right, let me see that.
All right,
Make sure.
I'll give that to you.
All right.
We've got, looks like Mr. Geneva.
Mr.
Geneva. Got the Angela metal print.
Mr. Geneva needs to send us his real name if he can. I don't have that information. But I got it.
And last place, Jimmy Smith.
Jimmy Smith.
Jimmy Smith won the OMG Horror Anthology Artist Proof with original art done by Tone Rodriguez.
Well, congratulations.
So congratulations to the winners.
And we're going to have one more drawing for the night's up. We have something. We're going to give. We're giving away a lot of stuff tonight, haven't we?
Oh yeah.
We got 3 more things right there, don't we? Look at this.
Oh yeah.
Oh, we got this, and this, don't we? We got that right now, do we? Yeah, if we do those 3. I'll tell you what. Tone.
Sir.
Why don't you come back here for a second? We are giving things away.
Yes, sir.
We won't give these away. We won't give all these away at
Oh, I can't. Oop, we're on.
all right, we're going to give away some stuff. How about this? Tone, we're going to let you sit right there.
All right.
And the reason why we want you to sit there is because we're going to be giving away this place right here, the 9.8 Jimmy Hopper.
Gotcha. I'd love to see this. I need to get one of these.
Well, you had that. You gave that.
No,
I got
but
that
mean,
from you.
I need to get my own,
You really do.
because I actually have a story.
You do. You have the story.
No, I've been up, but I got a story.
All right, well, let's talk about it.
All right, you want to hear the story?
Well, let's hear it.
When we originally did the books for the show, I made like 8 of them. I had one copy that I sent to CGC. We were very good friends with the gentleman that was running the place at the time, and he would CGC but stuff for me at no cost. He was trying to get people to do it, so he'd be like, "Hey, you have one of those? Let's run it through." So I did, and I think I gave him one for the trouble of doing it. So I had it. I got it. It went in a box. Because none of this stuff goes up. I don't want to see my stuff. I don't want to see my stuff. My stuff is not for viewing. I want to look at other people's artwork. And so somebody had finally gotten a hold of me and they said, "Hey, do you have any more of the original books?" And I said, "Well, I only have one, but it's my personal copy." And he's like, "You wouldn't be interested in selling it?" It's like, "Well, it's CGC'd, and I wouldn't be interested in getting rid of it for less than like $1,200. And the guy says, "I'll buy it. I want it." He just knew that was the original, like one of the last ones he could potentially get, and he was going to get it directly from me. And then, of course, within seconds, he says, "Well, I mean, I'll get it from you if it's a 9.8. So I'm like, "Oh shoot!" It's like I have no idea what it is because again, I got it and went straight in the box. So I was like, "Well, the box is in the closet." I went ahead and I opened it up and I pulled it out, and when I took the picture for him, I said, "Hey, I found it," and I had my finger over it like that, click. "Hey, I found it," waiting for him to kind of go, "Yeah, well, what is it?" And sure enough, it was a 9.8, which is crazy because those were handmade. I mean, the ones that these are way better than like the ones we originally made. So I don't have it anymore because I had to pay bills and stuff. So at some point I'll get one, but I don't really care. It's kind of neat. All right. Anyway,
That was the first ones that I got off of you.
yeah.
So, all right. So we're going to give away the 9.8. Here's what I'm thinking. Let's do something big. You want to do something big? It's been a pretty good show, hasn't it?
Yeah.
So we have some phenomenal stuff here. Let's see what do we got? 1, 2, 3. I think the Bloodshot and the Punisher should go together.
Right.
That's 1. We have the Spider-Man, number 2. Who's that?
Angela.
Angela, that's 3. Tone's OMG, that's phenomenal.
Oh,
4.
that is so far my favorite Sketch Trevor. I just love her so much.
She's sexy.
Yeah, well, but that's the thing. People generally relate, it resonates with them.
Mm-hmm.
And so when I did that one, I was like, oh, this one will be gone in seconds. And I was like, holy cow, it's like nobody messaged me and wanted it. And I probably should just put this away for myself because I just liked it. It's my favorite. But then when Rob came over the last time he came through town, I was like, hey man, just take these because we're trying to promote the book and it's all about promoting the book. And the thing about drawing something once, I'm like, I could probably do it again if I had to. But I don't need to. Somebody else ends up with it and they appreciate it. That's all that matters to me. I don't care.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and tell y'all something about this book. Okay? This is an artist proof. These were the first ones. These were the ones before we made the other covers.
Yeah, absolutely.
So we got artist proofs in all the different colors.
Mm-hmm.
And these right here, a lot of people haven't even got to see the pink ones.
No one's seen them because we haven't been able to go
That's
to a
correct.
show. We were supposed to go to a show. We were supposed to have them, and then poof, the COVID hit, and every single show that we had set up gone. So when it originally happened, that's when we came up with the original COVID one.
That's correct.
And the reason why we did that was because we were prepared to go to Emerald City.
Mm-hmm.
We had all these books printed and ready to go, but we didn't have the exclusive. These were the regular ones.
Correct.
At the APs though.
Mm-hmm.
But then we were going to do the green one with the leprechaun on the bike as the Emerald City special. When we found out that they had canceled the show, we were in Cleveland. So we had a meeting, I think it was Thursday night or something, and Rob and I were just talking. I said, it's bullshit if they don't tell us that they're canceling until Saturday's got to be the last minute. That's when they're going to tell us. And sure enough, I think it was either Friday or Saturday they canceled it. So I said, has your buddy printed the cover, the books yet? He goes, he printed the covers last night. So they were ready to go. And I'm sitting there going, fuck, what are we going to do with it? What are we going to do with it? And so, no show, there's nothing to do with it. It's trash. And I hate wasting anything. So that's when I said, can your buddy Derek, can he run those things we just had printed through another printer? And he was like, what do you mean? It's can we do a color print of it with the COVID, the something that said canceled on it?
Hang on,
And that's when he came up with that whole concept.
So I just...
Okay. And it was just to basically save those books.
It was just, is these right here.
Yeah, to save the covers. Because I hate wasting anything, and I don't want to waste nothing.
But here's what's cool about it. So there was 150 of these made, and the majority of them were printed over the top of them, canceled, and it showed the coronavirus 2020. Only a few, and I'm talking 10. There was 10. I got 5. You got 5. There was only 10 of them that did not have the coronavirus put on them.
Oh,
out of the
really?
150.
I do not know this.
Yes.
This is news to me.
Look at there, right there,
Yeah.
buddy. There was
Okay,
5 of them.
interesting. Okay.
I got 5 of them.
Okay.
Rob got 5 of them.
Okay.
There was only 10 of them
Yeah.
saved. All the rest of them had canceled.
Gotcha. So it's the
coronavirus.
full preview
It's
book.
the full
Okay,
preview
okay,
book.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay, and so we have one of those.
Okay.
But what's cool about this one is this: the artist proof. There was only about, you got about 5 of them, 4 of them. Each artist got 2 or 3 of them, 4 of them, something like that. I know this. Chris Enoch, is that his name? Correct? Is that how you say his
Chris
name?
Enoch.
Chris Enoch got 1 of the red, and he gave it to me.
That's right.
Wow,
And
you're
that's how
strong-holding this thing. Yeah.
that's how I got one for Gabe.
Okay, gotcha.
And that's the one we got at C2E2. And so there wasn't very many of those at all.
Got it. Oh yeah, because you did was it C2E2?
C2E2,
Yeah,
yeah,
that
that's
happened
it.
before Cleveland.
Yeah, I drove up there and there was, and I got one, and each of the artists got one. That was it.
Yeah.
And so, but what's cool about this one is these are even rarer than. I mean, they're rarer than I think than the
See, I remember because you had those CGC at the show.
So that was the original artist proof, and there was only like 12 or 15 of those. Wasn't too many at all.
Yeah.
And
At some point, we actually need to document what all of these were, so that at some point, if people start asking like you, because again, I'm not going to remember. I'm involved. I'm not going to remember, and I don't want to be the guy that tells falsehoods, like a mistaken.
Well, I know about these.
Yeah,
me and him put that plan together.
I didn't know that. That's amazing.
Direct everybody to me.
Yeah.
What was that?
Direct everybody.
Oh, absolutely. But I mean, I want to be able to share the story too.
So
that's amazing.
We put that plan together on this one right here.
Very cool.
And this book here is going to be. I'm going to go ahead and tell you, this book here is going to be a phenomenal book. Just think about the coronavirus 2020. All right, there's only 150 of them made, and 140 of them got covered.
Yeah.
With the coronavirus. So there's only 140 of these out there. But what's cool about this one, the one we're fixing to give away, is this is an artist proof.
One of a kind.
One of a kind. Artist proof. And he made some blank artist proof for just the artist to draw on. This was one of them. And mostly everybody has already seen the green cover and the red cover. What they haven't seen is these two covers. We didn't have these, remember? These were the ones, so these are artist proof. This one's coming out in Dallas Fan Days, correct? Or which one was coming where?
The red one was for Dallas Fan Expo.
Okay.
The green one was for Emerald City. And then we were doing the orange one for Orlando.
That's right.
Orlando.
MegaCon.
If y'all don't already know, it got moved to October Halloween weekend.
Yeah.
So I think it's the 30th, 31st, and the 1st of November.
And what about the pink one?
The pink one is one that we were going to probably do for Boston or for Toronto. We haven't decided yet, but all the shows are up in the air.
Okay.
So, and just so everybody knows, next year, 2021, we are probably going to do more horror cons than Comic Cons. And all the books that we print are going to be limited number. So for our first issue of OMG, a horror anthology, we have 5 stories, which gives us 10 covers. But with those 10 covers,
You want to come
the
here?
trade dress, the Virgin, and probably a very small amount of like monochromatic covers are going to be limited. And each book's going to have a number on it. It's going to be printed 001 of 300. On the trade dress. On the Virgin covers, it'll be 001 of 150. And on the monochromatic covers, of the really special covers that we're coming up with, there's going to be anywhere from 10 to 50 of those covers, depending on the artwork and how we can make it work. So once those books are gone, they're gone. The only way we can add to it is to create another cover, which we're trying not to do. So we're looking at the first book, probably only going to have 4,000 print out there total. And in the second book, we might bump it up a little bit, depending on how everybody receives the first book. But the goal is to sell out of every book, every issue, every time we go.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even hold on to books. Like, again, originally these books were given to us to, like, here, you go ahead and do something with them. And me, I'm all about, let's use them to promote the book. Let's use them to promote the book. I want the book to do well. I want people to see it. I want people to get into it. If I'm at a show and I'm drawing on a sketch cover or something, that's something else altogether. But if I can do them beforehand and we can go ahead and try to get a little like interest in the book, and I'm all about doing it. That's why they ended up here. So that's cool.
Here's what we're going to do. We're going to do, because this one came out first. Okay. We're going to give first place the 9.8. Okay. Second place is this one. I'm going to put them in order.
Okay.
Third place is OMG, the beautiful one. Okay. Fourth place.
That's what we will call her from now on.
The skull, which is flame. That's
Is that the green one?
No, but that's still
Oh, that's
awesome,
Rob.
man.
No, Rob did a good job on that
He
one.
did. That's from Rob.
Gotcha.
Okay, so we have We have first, second, third, fourth, fifth. Then we have sixth, seventh, and we're going to give away eighth, which is Bloodshot 0, Bloodshot 1, and Punisher Zone 1. And then we're going to give away Bloodshot and Bloodshot. That's 9. That's 9 right here. And last place is going to get number 50 out of 150 that canceled. That good?
So first 9 places and last place.
First 9 places and last place. So here we go.
That's pretty good odds.
I love this. This is great. This is almost like elementary school, like soccer, kickball or something. Everyone's going to be a winner.
So we're going to roll 2 dice. This is the big giveaway at the end of the night. We're about to shut it down.
We're about to shut it down. That's first place.
And of course, I rolled
A 7.
a 9.
A 9.
A 9.
A 9.
It's going to be really super randomized. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The last randomization, we have our winners.
Hang on a second.
Crazy.
I'm going to take a picture of it so I'll know. Screenshot it. Can you screenshot it? Raise it up. Our winners are
Number 1? Is that what we're starting with?
Yes.
that is number 1.
Number 1.
Number 1, who wins The Adventures of Jimmy Halpert 9.8, signed by the artist and creator himself.
I don't know how to spell it.
It's
I
like
don't know how to say it.
it's like a Russian name. Pink.
Oh,
Second place,
congratulations.
Lords of the Long Box.
Lords of the Long Box.
I love that band.
Lords of the Long Box.
Number 3.
Aaron Alden. Number 4, Lori Irwin.
Lori, adorable.
Number 5, Daniel Daly.
I
6,
know Lori Irwin very well.
Candace Daly.
Candace Daly.
7, Drake
Piper.
Piper. Number 8, Mike Howell.
Mike Howell.
9, TJ.
TJ Reese.
And last place, Marcy Mezzo.
Marcy
Mercy,
Mezzo.
lovely. Awesome.
All right.
That was the big giveaway at the end of the night. Congratulations.
Let's roll it back to them, because let's roll it back to Darren and Gabe and Rob and y'all got any last words for today?
Later.
Gabe, you know how to say.
Thanks for tuning in.
We ending this?
Are we
We ending it?
Yeah, I just turned mine up.
Yeah, wait a minute. We on? We on?
Hey, let's.
Yeah, we want to thank our sponsor again, Ross and Phillips Group, or RPG. They're building people, changing lives. If you're looking for a new career, make sure you check them out. Fantastic people, and just give them a look up, and that's rossandphillips.com or rpghiring.com. So go give them a look.
Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
Absolutely. Make sure you're entered to win. This week. Yes,
Yeah.
this week. Candace. I had to think about that. Sorry. Make sure you're entered to win some of Candace's cards, as long as it's not Luke or Gandalf.
And this one is not going
Right.
up.
And make sure you're, one of those two at least, and we're good. Rob, anything you got to say?
Thanks for joining us. Pleasure. Appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed the show.
He's still working on the same comic book cover.
I am adding a little extra oomph.
It needs,
Even though it got voted out and I got disqualified or whatever. So
I still like it.
thank you.
I like it more than Scooby, but that's just my opinion.
Rob, you have anything to say over there?
Yeah, I do. I'd like to thank everybody here at Gabe Skate for having us up. It's been a blast. Great barbecue yesterday at the clubhouse. Great hospitality. Awesome tamales and tacos today. I think I gained 10 pounds while I was here.
Yeah.
And I'm sure the camera shows it.
I haven't eaten this bad in weeks.
So, yeah, keep an eye out. We're going to be announcing a Kickstarter date probably in the next 2 weeks. I know I've said this before, but unfortunately, this COVID stuff going on has slowed people down. We haven't gotten the artwork back as rapidly as we would like to have. And one of the results of that, which is also a good thing, is that we already have almost all the covers done for book 2. And some of those artists are asking me if they can start doing sneak peeks with those. And I may let them, I may not. Jeremy Clark, if you're hearing me, please not. You can wait a couple more weeks. Again, thanks Marty Rawson, Gabe Rawson, Darren Rawson, Brandon Johnson. Chris, I'm sorry I don't know your last name.
Franklin.
Mr. Franklin, he's behind the scenes. He's made this all happen.
He's been here
So
all
if you caught
night.
me saying something bad, it was because I didn't turn my mic off and then I got yelled at. So,
He's been here all night. Yes,
thanks
thank you,
again,
Chris.
and keep your eye out. We've got a lot of good artwork, good stories. All our books are they're gonna be short, limited runs, which hopefully makes them more valuable in the long run. Tony, you got anything?
I got nothing, man. I'm just happy that everybody had a good time. I'll just come over here real quick. I feel like we're on like Meet the Press.
Meet the Press?
Yes.
So, Mr. Rodriguez.
Yes, exactly. Thank you for watching. Again, the hospitality has been ridiculous.
Above and beyond.
Way above and beyond. But again, we had fun. And Rob was pleasant to be around too. So I can't wait until we do this round 2.
Round 2.
Yeah, because I think we're going to learn everything we need to learn about this and then see how it goes. Yeah. Or maybe they do a
Next time
Gabe's
will
Cave,
be
like
smooth.
on the road.
Gabe's Cave on the road.
Yeah.
Darren, don't
do
like
like
it.
You know what? I
Don't
do
lie
believe
to
I
him like
remember
that.
hearing something about Gabe's Cave on the road. November 7th and 8th. Nashville, Tennessee.
That's right.
Oh,
That is going to be
you know what we should?
fun.
Is that a thing that we can do?
Yeah, I don't know. That's Mark Ballard's show. We just have to reach out to Mark Ballard and see if he's still having it.
Let's talk to people. Let's get that going.
People, we know people, don't we?
Yeah, we do. See y'all later.
Everybody.
Wait a minute. Wait.
Oh,
Wait.
well,
I want to thank everybody for sticking with us for however long we've been on here tonight. And
Landon and Honor are still here.
yeah,
Wow.
3.5 hours. I want to thank you guys for staying on here for 3.5 hours and commenting the whole time and being interactive. And without you guys, we wouldn't be here.
it's what we do.
Allison's your
guys
biggest
are-
fan now.
Yes.
Yeah,
I got
thanks to OMG crew.
Yes. Thank you, OMG crew, for coming in and spending a couple days
My
with
gosh.
us and 3 hours in here.
I do have to apologize. There were supposed to be 2 of the other guys that were supposed to make it. Jake Goodman could not. We missed you, Jake. Wish you could have been here.
Yeah, it's on
Maybe next time we'll know how to do that Skype thing. But you know who you're talking to. Heck, I can't even send an email half the time.
Hey, thank y'all for coming. No doubt, it was great having y'all here, and it's been fun. I mean, y'all been pouring out your talents all night long, all weekend long,
We had to
man.
do it here at home. We got like good
What y'all say, kumbaya?
We meet. Happy trails.
Oh, happy trails.
to you.
Gabe, tell everybody bye.
Bye.